This time. Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us. Hey! What's up, bud? Hey! We're going in, team. Oh, that's right! We were this guy. We were this kid. Okay. So we're stuck in this area after figuring out the puzzle. Which wasn't super hard, there was just that one part that made me really mad. Axes, swords, hammers, metal wires, there's a lot of items here that could be used as weapons. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder where that so-called ultimate weapon is. I see, so there are lots of firearms here too. There are handguns and grenade launchers even. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate weapon. I wonder where that so-called ultimate weapon is. Is that all it is? We just don't know where the ultimate weapon is? A window? Why is there only one window in a place like this? Why is there any windows in a place like this? Why is there an RPG in there? Because it's the weapons locker. Do you not keep an RPG in your weapons locker? I'd recommend fixing that immediately, because when you need them, they're not easy to get. So you need to get them like way in advance, because you got to go through a lot of like bureaucratic shit first. Someone isn't prepared. Yeah, when the attack helicopter comes to your house and you don't have an RPG, you're gonna have issues. So you need an RPG. But like a simple gun would be fine for everyone but Nekomaru. Yeah, but it had 4 Nekomaru. What? I hope chat didn't hear what you said. But in actuality, what could it mean? In my mind, I entertained various possibilities as I walked slowly toward the window. And then, the moment I peeked out the window... Huh? This is... what I actually saw outside that window. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I see, so that's what it was. What I saw outside this window, if I start piecing it together and think about it, yeah, I see. It seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the Funhouse with this. But we as the player don't get to know, despite the fact that we're playing him. The final dead room is on the other side of this door. I entered this room from this door. There's no need to go bother going back. I need to thoroughly look around here. A refrigerator here? I wasn't expecting to find drinks in it, but when I opened the door and peeked inside, I see there are poisons stored in here. You could secretly kill everyone with poison. In a way, it could be considered the most powerful weapon. But in that case, you'd have to ignore the rules. There's a door on the floor? I turned out for a second and was like, we need Final Fantasy to end robbers. Okay, so you made the exact joke that Andrea made. Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. No, maybe what lies beyond this door. Haha, things are finally getting interesting. Amazing! As expected of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. Thanks to how I arrived here, all the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. Haha. I know now's not the time to enjoy things, but this is definitely a good feeling. Especially that window. That's right, everything became connected from there. Is the toilet humor of me burping just enough to make you laugh every single time?
It wasn't just the burp, it was the right.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Thanks to that window, I realized the mystery of the ultimate weapon in the Funhouse. Now all I have to do is tell everyone about this. But before I do that, I should finally take a look at the file I received from Monokuma. Not that the player's gonna learn anything, we're just gonna play the pronoun game for 3 years! Yay! Especially if it's everyone's student profiles from their time at Hope's Peak Academy, that's important. I cautiously open the file and read it carefully, taking care not to miss a single letter. Carefully. Huh? Yeah, we're not even gonna learn. He found something that didn't make sense. Hey, can you hear me? Yeah, we're back here.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Huh? I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well?
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Hey, are you even listening? I only brought that up because I'm really worried. Sorry. So what are you gonna do? You're right. I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time. Yeah, that's a great idea. Cause I thought of it. Bitch. Oh. I assume the elevator has been fixed. Either that or Nagito found a way through here, through the killer death room. Cool. Huh? Let's just call Fuihiko and ask for backup.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up. Idiot. Nice spots. It's Nagito, so you don't get to know everything he knows. You might get some spooky killer plot from him. Yeah, probably. You showed up? How did you even come here? By showing up. Maybe I teleported. Huh? Nagito's sudden appearance has been added to the truth bullets. It had to have been Nagito, because Nagito knows how to teleport. Easy. We don't even talk to— okay. He doesn't even tell us. There's a strawberry button inside. Just like thought, is up next to the phone, Strawberry House. Oh, so we're not even gonna call him?
I think.
There's no way he actually teleported. No, that's Chiaki, sorry. There's no way he actually teleported, I think. There's probably some sort of explanation. Oh, do I have to talk to him again? Hey, answer me seriously. How are you able to come to this side?
Hey.
Before I do that, there's something I need to tell you guys. There is? I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up. After being abruptly interrupted by Nagito, Chiaki and I learned about the results of his investigation of Strawberry House. Oh, okay. It's gonna give it to us in pieces. Okay, I thought it was just gonna be a big block of everything Nagito knows. How did you? Why are you here? Because I just happened to get here, forehead. Fucking idiot. So we got a lot of shit that I remember we got last time, but I don't remember. Well, I guess these were pretty important, especially the fact that everyone in Strawberry House heard that rumbling noise too. But what was that about the wall clock's alarm going off before that happened? Also, the fact that Strawberry Hall's button was broken is definitely worth noting.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room. Huh?
Could it be?
You did the life-threatening game?
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. I just had a gun with 5 bullets, pulled the trigger, and didn't die. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. Russian roulette? It's a game where you load 1 bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it towards you, and pull the trigger. I'm an expert at it as the ultimate gamer. I have won more than my fair share. I don't go to tournaments. I go to Russian roulette underground tournaments. Chiaki deals with the black market. Pass it on. You mean you can't just phase through walls, but you're an ultimate and maybe you're the ultimate idiot. So you really did it. Man. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to play it. So it would've been fine if I only used 1 bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Minomi said. Huh?
Actually,
I misunderstood and thought I had to take 1 bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. You only had 1 in 6 chance of surviving. But I'm still alive. After all, the only good thing about me is how I'm lucky. JRPG Zachary, thank you for the follow. What's wrong with him? I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy, that's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And this gun! I'm waiting for him to pull out a Glock. I'm waiting for it. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Move back and forth? Where would you even be able to do that, and how? Hey, Hajime.
you stay quiet.
You've been reporting yourself over and over it's bugging, or repeating yourself over and over and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Huh? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. Hello, I'm here to enjoy child murdered again. I think we're gonna at least get 1 guy killed by the end of this. I'm thinking. Or girl. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a continuation of the file we received at the roller coaster. Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the Killing School Life that was in the earlier file. The Killing School Life. He really does repeat himself a lot. Did we solve Robo Boy yet? No, we just started today. So yesterday we did the final death room with Nagito, but today we're just hitting it off there. You mean the killings that took place at Hope's Peak Academy, right? As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the Killing School Life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. Then it's just as I thought. That Byakuya was the Byakuya we knew, right?
But
However, I can't say the information was completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and this killing school trip. Similarities? For example, the first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
hey,
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. So is this might be trying to allude to the fact that Nekomaru's death was a suicide and not a killing. I have to keep that in mind. What do you guys think about these strange similarities? Because Sakura's was a suicide, so I gotta remember that. The trial is what's the main portion of today's stream. That's what I'm betting on, yeah. And maybe a little bit of Chapter 5, but even that I'm not sure of. It's definitely strange. I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma's behind the motives in driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
hey.
By the way, the fourth murder of the school killing life was apparently ruled a suicide. The fact that he noted it makes me feel like it's not a suicide then. Okay. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. I got spoilers from a friend for this case. Can't wait. Is it a good one? I'm assuming. I assume all of them other than that last one was a good one, because that last one sucked painting. I can't even say it. The truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us? Jeez, your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't tell you anymore. I even learned what your talent is, too. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal.
Yep.
Indeed, it's the Hope's Peak Academy school crest. Does that have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. The file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. He's the ultimate amnesiac. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope's Peak Academy?
Man.
In a way, it's just as Chiaki said, Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just a reserve corps student from the reserve department. Oh. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main corps students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve corps students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Is that why he's getting so sassy with me? Because I'm not an ultimate anymore? The son of a bitch! What the fuck? Well, even then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase Hope's Peak Academy revenue stream. Reserve department? Substitute? Second string? Revenue stream? What is he saying? Like I said, to be a reserve corps student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy could focus on bolstering and researching talent. And through this, the symbols of hope can be raised.
isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder. But you should feel honored. An average, talentless humans can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell does that mean? Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body and soul to attend Hope's Peak Academy? Or maybe you were just obsessed with Hope's Peak Academy, like a fangirl following the latest trend. It's not like that.
Stop it.
Wanted to become Hope? If that's what you're thinking, just stop it. Listen carefully. The only humans worthy of becoming Hope possess amazing talents and a strong will. And the moment you're born into this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake.
It has nothing to do with effort. You must be chosen to be by Hope to become Hope.
You don't
He's giving me red
know.
flags now? Now? What do you mean now? That's why it's not even worth admiring. Or were you so blind by your admiration for Hope's Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just some nobody from the reserve corps who never had a talent to begin with. A nobody who forgot he was a nobody, that's all. Then I'm just... That's right, you were never an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. I don't have any talent? I'm just an ordinary high school student? That's sick, because I've solved every case, and still am smarter than everyone here. Sick. Have you gone in the dungeon? Yes. We've already finished it. Nagito is a red flag as a whole. Yeah, Nagito appeared and he gave me a red flag. Like, even in the beginning, I was kind of like, he's like extra friendly, and that scares me. Don't have a talent. I'm just an ordinary high school student. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have a talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more reason to doubt you. Now that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the future foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey.
Hey, are you listening?
Hold it.
There's no need for you to listen to this.
What?
Huh?
Well,
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Mekamaru's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone's gonna die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor be among those killed as well? That's something I truly wonder about.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. I'll stop for now.
hey.
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained those files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So...
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? Huh? What the hell? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer's side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want hope to shine even brighter. What you're saying doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I guess I have no choice. I suppose I can tell you one little tidbit. You're right. I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon. Don't lie. There's no way that's possible.
Stop it.
Come from someone with no talent like yourself. That's truly offensive. What did you say?
Oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. Look. The ultimate lucky student is shitting on me because I don't have a talent. But he also survived Russian roulette. He also survived a game of Russian roulette by himself. So I guess I shouldn't argue too much with him. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Mekamaru's case? We better hurry. The class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
You're right. I haven't even seen the crime scene. Hey, Turtle. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to this side any moment.
Bye now.
Then while we're at it, I'll go on ahead. You're not wrong, but you're still an asshole? Yeah, pretty much. So it's one of those things. It's like when you play Smash Bros. And like you get absolutely shit on and they teabag at the last stock and then kill you. It's like, yeah, I want to stop you, but like I can't now. I've lost and like I can't accept it. Then you go to re-challenge him and he's already left and it's like, hey Hajime. It's okay, I already know. You want me to focus on Nekamaru's case right now, right? It's true that I'm shocked, but now's not the time for me to feel like that. Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. People still teabag? I know! It's the year of our Lord 2019. People still be teabagging in video games. And it's... Hang on, I don't mean to be on Smash for any more than any given time, but like Elite Smash is 5,400,000 last time I checked. It's probably only gone up. And I get people tag and teabagging me in the 2 millions. It's like, what do you think you're doing? I'm very clearly not on my main. You're playing fucking Wolf in the 2 millions. You're not that good, bud. I'm sorry. Alright. Sorry, there was this one wolf that really made me mad. I beat him, by the way. And I teabagged him back, obviously. And then I hit him with the piece and left, but... It was just that one wolf that was just like... Why are you like this, small child? Okay, I should just forget about it for now. Same, actually. Absolutely same. I need to focus on Nekamaru's case. So do we need to call? Just I thought... No, okay. So I'll go back downstairs, I guess. I have returned from the depths of hell. Gundam. Yo, sorry we're late.
Hey.
Just so you all know, it's all thanks to me. I'm the one who fixed the elevator. See, it's just as I said, right?
Hey.
Hey, are you even listening? I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuichi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh?
Oh, that thing about the compass? I looked into it while I was coming here, but I think this compass might be broken.
You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. Huh, well... The compass needle rotated 180 degrees while we were riding in the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees? Okay, I might be right then. I see, it's just as I thought. Huh? Hey, what do you mean by that? Well, obviously, the elevator most likely rotated 180 degrees. The elevator rotated? Now then, I should go investigate Nekomaru's body. As if he were thumbing his nose at us, Nagito began making his way toward Grape Tower.
Oh my.
The hell is wrong with him? Doesn't he seem... The hell is wrong is him? Oops. Doesn't he seem pissed off or something? Nagito, what do you know? How much do you know? Alright, should we go talk to the boys? The boys? As soon as I came over here, I checked this first, but it looks like the panel is definitely forced open. The elevator panel?
Hey.
It might be different if I explain how the elevator was broken, huh? No, I heard the gist of it from Nagito. They broke the elevator by tampering with the safety device, right?
Right.
Oh, it looks like road travels fast. Check out that panel over there. It's just as I thought. It looks like the forced open panel and changed the settings by tampering with the safety device. It definitely looks like the panel was forced open, which means the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Damn right.
Nekomaru should be inside Grape Tower. Yeah. I'll go on ahead. We were a little late. Well, yeah. Alright. Okay, so if it was broken through... So the thing is, it was broken through Grape Tower, but it's not... Okay, so here's my belief. I believe...
You serious?
I believe whoever killed Nekomaru managed to beat the final dead room and got the ultimate weapon, which might be the hammer. It's definitely a possibility. And if they did that, they'd be able to break it from Strawberry Room. Or from Grape Tower. And Nagito can now freely travel through and from both places easily without using the elevator. So it would be very, very simple to break the elevator. And Kazuichi, I doubt, is the only one that knows how to break the elevator, but it'd probably be easiest for him. And clearing the final death room didn't seem that hard, it just required a little bit of luck. And I'm sure most people know that it's one bullet in the chamber, but, you know. Would have been very awkward if Nekomaru died and then someone was dead in the final death room, but thankfully that didn't happen. God, Nekomaru, are you serious?
Damn it.
Damn it, I didn't know who did this, but this is pretty fucked up.
Hey.
Now's not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
Wow.
No, you haven't. How would you know? You weren't here. There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikon is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
Right?
But Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
Yeah?
It cannot
Is that true? Are you going to disassemble Nekomaru's body?
I won't
Don't screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nekomaru been through enough already?
You don't know.
Been through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nekomaru.
Damn it!
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much. Yo, he got sassy, what the fuck?
Jeez.
Come on, Kazuichi. What are you standing there for?
Ah.
Damn it, fine. I just have to do it, right? I know I said I wanted to see his insides, but not like this. This is just too much.
Well.
Come on, are you guys feeling okay? Now's not the time to be staring into space. Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you. I thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I had no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone is strange now, too. But why? Are we all from the reserve class, maybe? Is that why he's treating all of us negatively? That's my... Because, hang on. So if that was the case, then... No, that doesn't make sense. It could make sense, though. Because maybe the primary course, which was Danganronpa 1, was kept at Hope's Peak, and all of us were brought here because we were just the reserve class. Maybe Nagito found out that all of us were, but then again, he would know that everyone doesn't have an ultimate, and he would be telling everyone that they're not ultimates. He's not the kind of guy, or would he? I guess we're gonna find out, but we'll have to just keep going and see. Now's the time to look away. I need Kazuichi to disassemble Nekomaru's body. Sorry, I got nervous.
Damn it.
We've come so far. There's no way I can get sentimental at a time like this. I feel awful for Nekomaru, but this is necessary if we're gonna find out the truth behind the case. As he forced out his voice with his clenched teeth, Kazuichi faced Nekomaru, his eyes full of determination, began stabbing his tool knife into Nekomaru's body. Huh? Where did you get that tool knife? Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it before we even went to the I'm a Delfino Island inhabitant, chat. Very cool. So Nagito did that too. It's like Nagito has full control of the situation.
Maybe.
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. Huh? The reason Nekomaru died. I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents and his parts are dislocated. Why did I say that like that? What the fuck? Maybe a gear shaft broke too? Dislocated? Hey, I'm still stuck on that. Well, for now, I tried disassembling Nekomaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Apparently Kazuichi is finished in disassembling Nekomaru's body. I should probably check it out one more time. Nekomaru's chest panel is open. The clock inside is completely exposed. The hands of the clock look like they're pointing to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m., which means this clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m.? But 7:30 a.m. is strange, right? I mean, we should have arrived at Grape Tower just before 7 for Monokuma Tai Chi. Is this clock malfunctioning? No, wait. This highly efficient radio clock. So yeah, all stuff that we know. An accurate radio clock that never slows down, huh? If that's the case, why does this broken clock say 7:30 a.m.? So I think we were right, or in the right ballpark. All right. Whoops. Sick. I leveled up because of it. What's wrong with him? He's crouching over Nekomaru's body, and it almost seems like he's glaring at him. Cool, let's talk to him.
Worst.
Jeez, this is the worst. Huh?
Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear, you're just the worst. As I thought, there's no way I can leave this to you guys. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Is this a doorknob?
you don't
Looks
even
like
know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. This wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looked like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see?
If we examine the far back door in Grape Tower, the doorknob is still intact, right? Now that you mention it, you're right.
Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? If it's not the doorknob that leads to Strawberry Hill, then there's only one other possibility. It'd have to be the door connected to the Grape Hill that we entered from, right? Well, it makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out. Try it out? How?
You don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House, and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of the door, right? But the button to open the door in Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it. After all, we have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
You're right, but I need parts to repair the door to Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but if I don't have enough parts, that's not much I can do about it. But you have plenty of parts right here. Oh, that's fucked up, dude.
see?
Just use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use there. Hold on. Are you saying we should use parts from our dead friend? It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right? Junk?
Hey,
Well, Kazuichi, is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but... Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's gonna happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hillside, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh? I don't need to worry. What does that mean?
Now then.
Kazuichi, we should go over to the Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. Hey, I'm not finished. Hajime, you're going to come later too, right? It'd be really bothersome if you didn't. I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg. After tersely saying that, Nagito left the area. Nagito's bullying, chat. What the fuck?
Huh?
What the hell happened to him? He seems on edge about something. Who knows?
Damn right.
Ah, that reminds me. Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
That's something to do with how the elevator spins 180 degrees. I wonder what it could mean.
Hey.
Actually, that's really the truth. Nagito asked me to do something weird too. He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why'd he ask me to do that just in the first place? I didn't get that bastard at all. For now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Along with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, we might be able to solve some of the mysteries, maybe. Are the clocks fine now? The clocks are fine compared to themselves. So that means all of the clocks were changed.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over there. But Nagito said about the door opening. What is he planning to do about the chain? It looks like it won't come off easily. So does Nagito have a plan or something? Jeez, I don't understand this at all. Woohoo! We're gonna hang out with our best friend Nagito! Whee! Right. I keep thinking we have to press the button. Thanks, Kazuichi, the elevator's working now. Alright, let's go. We walked into the elevator and made our way to Strawberry House. It's been a while since I've come to Strawberry House.
What's up?
Hey, you're here!
Hey.
Kazuichi, how'd the repairs go? Yeah, well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away. Got a lot of nerve saying you used Nekomaru's parts without my permission.
Hey.
Well, I mean, even so.
Now then.
Anyway, now that we're all here, why don't we hurry and try it out? What will happen if you press the button to Strawberry Hall's door?
Even so.
Well, there's no... Wow, that's the wrong voice. There's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey.
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nekomaru's body was blocked off by the chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about it, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the other side. Well, we'll know if we try it out. Something worth trying out? No, we've all come this far. If he's saying we should try it out, then we should give it a shot.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be great. Y'all a little close. There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. With a feeling of resignation, I press the button. Oh, interesting. Okay, that changes things a lot. Huh?
Hey.
But why did it open?
Impossible.
Impossible. Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold a second. That's not the only thing that's strange. That's strange. There's no way to say this. This definitely looks weird.
So.
What do you mean, huh?
Hey.
Hey, doesn't it look like all look the same as when we were in Grape Tower? Yeah, you're right. When we were inside Grape Tower, Nekomaru's body was in front of the far back door. Which means his body should be in front of the door in Strawberry Hall. So if we entered from Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why isn't it like that? Why is Nekomaru's body in front of the door to Grape Hall?
Hey.
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. The body isn't the only thing that moved. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They've all moved exactly the same way. I'm hearing grapes a lot and now I want some grapes. Grapes would be great right now. The crime scene looks identical to how we saw it when we entered from Grape Hall. So something spins. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated 180 degrees, right? I can't imagine that the floor actually rotated 180 degrees, but... Is that really what this means? No. It's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. A mystery so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of the case. We might have to rethink this. We might need to fundamentally rethink how we've been approaching this case. Or, alternatively, the bell could ring right now. Right now.
I see.
No, okay. I called their bluff and it didn't go. The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between the two towers. Yep, just as I thought. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. Just as you thought? Then you already know about this mystery? You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with the picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden there? There's a clue on the door? Yeah, the handle's missing. I can see that from here. It's the door with the picture of grapes on it. This should lead to Grape Hall. Wait, huh? One of the doorknobs is gone? It's like the screws came out with it. Nagato has just been roasting the shit out of you recently. He's been roasting the shit out of everyone. He's just been kind of an asshole. It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
See, the screws came out with it, right? Did the doorknob next to Nekomaru's body came off the door to Grape Hall? Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Huh? Did you get even more confused? No need to worry. Just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagato probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask. Alright, I was close. I was close to what the announcement was.
It appears that it's time for the class trial.
Yay!
To tell you the truth, I'm tired.
Same, I just yawned, sorry.
Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already.
Big same.
Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch.
Same
Though
with
I
me
really
about
don't
everything.
Feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Alright, cool. Very cool, guy. Looks like it's gonna start another class trial.
Hey,
But how are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
damn it!
You're right. We can't do anything unless we get out of this building. Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
No, well, did you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey!
What did you hear this time? Suddenly, as if cutting off Chiaki, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then it suddenly appeared before us. Hey! What's up, bud? Hey! Hi! Very cool. Is he telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way. Alright, I'm gonna go. Just hold on, Nekomaru. I'll make sure I avenge you. Jeez, at least be a little cautious. It's obviously a trap. I agree. I detect the scent of danger. Even my familiars are saying, do not go inside. How interesting. If you can kill me, you're welcome to try. Try stabbing your sword through my very heart. I'll let him do the happing. The laughing. Now then, we shall get moving as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. It's annoying, but if Miss Sonia's going, there's no way I'm not gonna go. But it's so damn annoying. I guess it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. One by one, everyone went into Monokuma's rock. Until I was the only one left. And when I was about to take a step forward... We're the same. The same step ladders. Huh? Nagito was suddenly standing next to me with his eyes locked onto Monokuma rock. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still. You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate. I always believed that I didn't mind. Unlike you, I know that I know my place. What are you saying? Man. That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time, and from that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope. Damn it. But it wasn't. There's no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm gonna accept that.
Well...
Oh well. It's not like that's what I wanted you to say anyway.
Hey.
There's this one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. Huh? A novel? The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killing mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just the projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you were looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
No good at
Such a
all.
normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve corps student like you. But I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire Hope. I love Hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me so emotional. Enough already. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go. Everyone's waiting.
Man.
Everyone, huh? So you still believe you're just like everyone else? Reserve Corps students are so full of themselves. Yo, this boy asshole. This boy a big asshole. Nagito's chilling laugh continued as he disappeared into Monokuma's rock. Calm down. That's right, I need to calm down. I took several deep breaths, and once my nerves had settled, I stepped into Monokuma rock. He's not holding back now. Yeah, he can shit all over me, so he just does. The elevator shook violently as it descended at an ever-increasing speed.
Hey.
When we're in a normal elevator that shakes this bad, it reminds me how efficient that elevator in the Funhouse was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. The elevator continued to shake and descend deeper and deeper, and suddenly it stopped, like it always does. And the door opened.
Well now.
I understand your desire to applaud this wonderful vulgar trial ground, but it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's get on with it already. So sad, my chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey.
Hey, don't go talking without permission after I've said my catchphrase. Otherwise, I'll roll a dice, and based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times. What an extreme punishment. Now then, let's get on with it once again. Let's get a move on, boys and girls. Wait, what? He'll give a sex change to her depending on the amount of showed on the number die. I don't see what's so confusing about that. And so it begins. I hope this would never happen again, and now it's happening for the 4th time. The curtain to the final class trial, the 4th class trial, I don't know why I said final, sorry, was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. I won't forgive this. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friends, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Alright, chat. Here I am, making a guess. I believe I am falling for a red herring. I'm calling that right now. But it will be fun to find out. Actually, we have another skill, don't we? Because we have Gundam. The time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a sentence with the silencer. Oh, okay. That's cool, at least. Oh, can we only... Oh, we can only equip one or the other? That's dumb. We have 40 points. Increases the power of the silencer. Oh, cannot... So we happen to get the two abilities that cannot be combined with each other. Wow. That is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. That's very me, actually. That's very, very me.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. I'm sure you guys are starving by now, but let's get revved up and raring to go.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot they'd still be hungry.
Whoever survives will be treated to a fancy
Ooh.
lunch. Guess what? Rabbit curry is on the menu.
Oh boy.
Huh? I'm not the main ingredient, right?
I'm here today because Coach Nekomaru risked his life to protect me. I'm gonna be the one who avenges him. I'll definitely find out who the killer is. I'm definitely not tempted by curry. Got it?
Hey, that's fine. I get it.
Akane, you seem to have an impressive amount of drool flowing from your mouth.
Hey, why don't we try going over the incident? We weren't able to leave Strawberry House, so I want to make sure we get a detailed understanding.
I discovered Nekomaru's body a little before 7 a.m. I headed over to Grape Tower for Monokuma Taichi and found the body there. Hajime and Chiaki were also with me.
Hajime was with Miss Sonia and Chiaki that early in the morning?
Yeah, we were all meeting for Tai Chi.
Don't tell me you three were together since last night!
What? How?
Russell, I am not some woman with flexible legs.
Of course you're not. You're much classier than that.
What does that mean?
Legs like those. I could probably do the splits real easy.
We just happened to run into each other on the first floor of Grape House and went to the tower together.
And then, the three of us discovered Nekomaru's body.
The body discovery announcement was made soon after. Akane heard that and rushed over.
We heard the body discovery announcement too, from Strawberry House, obviously. As I recall, we found out the elevator was out of order, which left us stuck.
So we decided to go to the tower for the time being and headed for Strawberry Hall.
Right.
But someone even broke Strawberry Hall's door button. We couldn't go anywhere because of that.
Thinking we should at least find some method to communicate, we set our sights on the lounge telephone.
Forget these boring intros. Let's talk about the killer.
It was Nagito. Just kill him.
Anyway,
It's fine.
it's definitely someone from Strawberry House.
What do you mean, definitely?
There's no way a chick would kill someone so cruelly. So it must be one of you Strawberry
That's a little
House
sexist,
dudes.
but alright.
One of you better hurry up and confess, or I'll break all of you in half!
You're the cruelest one here!
Now, enough with the lovers' quarrel. We need to think about this seriously. We don't have the luxury of discussing irrelevant things. The incident this time has many questions.
The incident notwithstanding, I also have many questions.
Then let's start with something even Miss Sonia can understand. The weapon. Well, the weapon is obvious, right? What the heck, you guys? The weapon! You could totally tell just by looking.
You can tell what the weapon is just by looking. It wouldn't be much of a mystery if that were true. The only thing at the crime scene that looked like a weapon was probably the hammer. Yeah? Did we all forget about the hammer? I guess it could also be tipped over a pillar.
I guess we should figure out the weapon first.
Huh?
The weapon was right there at the scene of the crime.
That pillar, huh?
No, the hammer! The killer used that hammer and beat the crap out of him.
If it was unexpected, I suppose that is possible.
Actually, the new hammer... Hang on, let's check out what the new hammer says. Maybe it's completely clean, almost as if it was brand new. So we might be actually disagreeing with Kazuichi
That's
here.
right. It was a surprise beating. The weapon is decided.
Huh? Okay. So I assume we're disagreeing with Kazuichi.
No, the killer used that and beat the crap out of him.
Yeah,
No, that's
I'm a
wrong.
genius.
No, I can't accept that that hammer was the murder weapon.
Why not? Why can't you accept it?
Because
A
it
lot
was
of oil
clean.
was flowing from Nekomaru's body, just like human blood, right? If the hammer was used to beat Nekomaru, you'd expect some oil to be on it at least.
But that hammer was clean. So that's why you can't accept that it's the murder weapon.
Yeah, but
I feel like it still
the killer might have wiped off
possibly
the
could have
oil
been,
later.
but
Why?
Well, obviously, to make the hammer look like it's not the murder weapon.
Then why bother cleaning the oil? If they didn't want it to look suspicious, they would have discarded the hammer.
You're pretty insightful, baby gangsta.
baby gangsta.
Baby gangster? Me?
That's cute.
Just so y'all know, I was trying to test you guys. I thought, maybe you guys mistook the hammer for the weapon or something.
It seems that was a waste of time.
Then what was the real weapon used to murder Nekomaru?
That's the problem. There wasn't anything else at the crime scene that looked like a potential weapon.
Then, how about we look at it from a different angle? If it doesn't have oil on it, it's not the weapon. So whatever has oil on it must be the weapon.
So then the pillar. It's Nekomaru's body.
I see.
me!
He beat himself up, chat.
The only thing with oil on it is that broken pillar.
Then that pillar is the weapon! Coach Nekomaru got clobbered with that pillar!
Nobody could withstand a blow from that pillar. Even if you used 100% of your muscle strength, it would be impossible to wield it as a weapon.
It was a surprise suicide.
Why?
That's pretty metal. Nice, Derp. Very good.
We tried to move it, right?
Yes, it's a pillar. No one could lift it. I understand.
That pillar was pretty freaking heavy, but there's
Yeah,
one
it's a
dude
pillar.
who could have lifted that pillar.
Huh? Who are you talking about?
Coach Nekomaru's robot body. With that dude's super strength, lifting a pillar would be real easy.
So, he lifted the pillar, and then what? Did he use it to beat himself?
You mean Nekomaru killed himself?
Don't be stupid. He ain't the type to commit suicide.
Then even if Nekomaru could have lifted that pillar, it has nothing to do with the case at all.
Well, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I'm still not exactly sure how he's died. But it does bother me a little. That word, suicide. Well, yeah, it should. By the way, the fourth murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled as a suicide. Huh? No, that shouldn't matter. There's no way Nekomaru would commit
But
suicide.
that's the problem. If it's not the pillar, then there's no other weapon we can think of.
So my guess, right now, that I'm working on right now, is that someone cleared the final dead room, got the file to, the Future Foundation, found out the fourth thing was a suicide, and tried to make this one look like a suicide to get away with it. That's my guess.
There may be a way to use the pillar as a weapon without lifting it. Huh? For reals? Yes, for reals. I see. So my gut was right after all. All right, it's up to you, Sonia. Prove that pillar was the murder weapon. Understood. Then I shall give it my all. Sonia, here I go!
Didn't have to announce your name like that, but alright, sweetie. You do that. Alright, we got lots. So hang on. Probably something about how he was tied to it, so chain and wire. What was chain? Oh, chain was on the door, duh.
If the pillar was not lifted,
Nope.
beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for his head and bullseye.
Even I could probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of force.
Sonia, you go, girl! I'm getting hella excited!
Oh, is it actually... The killer murdered Nekomaru by tipping over that pillar? Is that really it?
There's no need to lift that
No,
pillar.
the fragments. Yeah. Because there were fragments underneath him, so that can't be it.
Beating him with it is beyond a dream.
What about tipping the pillar over? They aimed right for
Probably,
his
probably
head.
the
Even I
next
could
one.
probably tip it over.
Considering the pillar's weight, it probably exerted a ton of...
Sonia, you... I'm getting
Okay, no,
hella
so it's the
excited.
first one. It's the first Sonya. I thought there was a
There's
second
no
one for
need to
some reason.
lift that pillar.
If the pillar was not beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over?
Oop,
They aimed right for his head.
my bad.
Even I could... Considering the...
Didn't know that other one was gonna come in.
Sonia, I'm getting hella excited.
I got it, it's fine.
There's no need to lift...
If the pillar was beating him with it is beyond.
What about tipping the pillar over?
There we go.
No, that's wrong!
It's fine, chat, I got it eventually. Chill.
If Nekomaru was crushed by the pillar, then there should have been fragments on top of his body.
Huh? Fragments?
The pillar fragments were scattered beneath Nekomaru's body, but there weren't any on top of his body. If the pillar had been tipped over and crushed him, the fragments should have been on top of his body instead.
I briefly considered that too. But it's probably not what happened.
I see. That was entirely my bad. If they didn't tip it over, then how did the killer murder Nekomaru with that pillar?
How much longer are you gonna focus on the pillar? Just let it go already.
There's no way I can let it go. I'm positive that Nekomaru was killed by that pillar.
Maybe they grabbed a weapon from the octagon and then
Why are
left
you
it
so
there,
certain
hoping that
about
no one else would go for it.
I just have a feeling.
A feeling, huh? That's just your instincts.
But we can't say for sure that that instinct is wrong, can we?
Huh?
There's another way to use that pillar to kill. You guys just haven't noticed it.
Is that true?
Then I shall ask you, what way is that?
You guys, same as usual.
Why is he so angry?
You're unable to clear a path to the future with your own powers, so you just stand there and falter. What a waste of talent. And you all intend to fight the Future Foundation? You make me laugh. What did you say? Regardless, it's not like I want to die with the rest of you. So I guess I should lend a hand.
Why is he so sassy all of a sudden?
What the hell happened to you? How come you're not talking like a lunatic anymore?
I've learned a valuable lesson. Ignorance is by far the greatest shame.
Huh? What do you mean?
He's just hungry, man. Let it go.
Just tell us how the pillar was used to kill.
Well, first of all, the pillar itself is not enough. But when combined with a specific item, there's a way it could be possible.
A specific item?
Of course, the ultimate weapon.
Ultimate weapon?
Isn't that the thing you get when you clear the final dead room?
Do you actually want to know, or is it rhetorical? Ooh, like what crawled up his ass? I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Who knows what the ultimate weapon is?
Of course I know. But I'm pretty sure everyone else has seen it, you know?
We've seen it?
That's right. You've seen it clearly. Because I, the one who has claimed dominion over evil, am the ultimate weapon.
Alright, Gundam's gone crazy. He's
He
fine.
who cuts the insolent catalyst, which flows out from the chaos with the sword of victory. It's only fitting that I deserve.
Okay.
No, you are far greater than the ultimate weapon, since you wield
Oh wait,
four dark
she's
blades
bought
of
into this.
destruction.
What an edgelord! You leave Gundam alone. He's a good boy.
I see.
He's so cute. I love him.
I don't know why, but I'm not liking this.
Cut the bullshit and say it clearly. What is the ultimate weapon?
In order to clarify that, we first need to solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Huh? The secret of the Funhouse?
You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? Ah, I
Anyway,
forgot.
back to work. Fair.
Except for Hajime, of course.
Except for Hajime?
If we make it out of this, I'll explain it to you guys.
Anyway, we must first clarify the secret of the Funhouse, right? Then I think it must have something to do with the structure of the Funhouse.
Yeah, so this
House
isn't
leads to
right.
Strawberry Tower, and Grape House leads to Grape Tower. But in actuality, they are both the same building, and both houses are linked to the central tower. It is undeniable that such a sweet building structure
Sweet.
is the secret of the Funhouse.
Man, not only does that make perfect sense, but Miss...
Full
Yeah.
show. I shall leave this matter to your discretion.
Why is she talking like that? The two houses are connected to the tower in the middle. I thought that at first too, but I ended up finding proof that completely contradicts that. So which one is it? It's the broken doorknob? She's trying to relate to the
Strawberry
plebeians.
Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
So that's the secret of the Funhouse.
I don't think that's wrong.
Is that really it?
It's weird to say they're both the same place. I mean, the walls are different colors. And the designs on the floor are also different.
We've already settled this problem. Give it 10 years before you argue with Miss Sonia.
Is it literally just a strange feeling in tower? Regardless of whether you entered the tower from Grape Hall or Strawberry Hall, the placement of Nekomaru's body, the tipped over pillar, and oil stains, even the disassembled parts Kazuichi arranged look exactly the same. It's time to think the two towers are the same building, but that was the only mystery. There's no way not to mention it.
In truth, Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the exact same place.
No, that's wrong.
I don't think I fully follow what they're going for here. Like I know what's wrong, what they want me to say,
Are they really?
but I can't visualize it.
Why are you asking that now? Do you harbor a grudge because my kingdom destroyed your homeland?
Excuse me?
Hajime, I won't tolerate any sort of rebellion.
I mean, doesn't it seem strange? When we went to Grape Tower from Grape Hall, Nekomaru's body was in front of the door to Strawberry Hall. But when we went to Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall, his body was in front of the door to Grape Hall.
It's probably some kind of trick, like the floor rotating 180 degrees or something. If it is, then see? That means it could have passed as the exact same place, right?
If so, then what? Do you seriously think such a simple answer is the correct answer?
Does that mean he's wrong?
Oops, I guess I've said too much.
If the floor didn't rotate, then that means we need to think about the structure of the building again.
Bow down.
Okay. Easy. Bow down?
Then how about this? Somebody moved Nekomaru's body.
Well, that's
We were
definitely not
moving
right.
From Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, but we should have all been together during that time. Even if they tried to move the body inside the tower.
Then Monokuma did it. While we were moving, Monokuma quickly moved things around.
Why would he do that,
Nekomaru's
though?
body wasn't the only thing moved. Are you saying the broken pillar was moved too?
If it is too heavy to carry, let them roll it. Just like if there is no bread, let them eat cake.
We'll just let her have that one, I guess. Alright, what do I need? Oil on the floor, maybe? Yeah, I would assume oil.
There are many different ways. The body and the pillar could have been moved. The pillar could have been rolled. And Nekomaru could have been moved piece by piece. I decree it was Monokuma's doing.
Woo! Moving the body and the pillar in such a short time. That might be hard even for Monokuma, don't you think?
It seems you have forgotten. Monokuma is surprisingly strong, wielding the power of the futuristic Robo-Bear. The pillar, the body, everything at the crime scene?
No,
Allow me to cut through those words.
he didn't move the blood. Or the oil.
Moving the body and pillar is possible, but it would have been impossible to move the oil on the floor.
Huh?
When the position of Nekomaru's body and the pillar changed, the oil surrounding his body moved too. Physically moving all of the oil like that is simply not possible, no matter how you look at it.
Then it's impossible to think it was moved.
I am terribly sorry.
Yeah.
I cannot
Sit down,
believe I got
princess.
so fired up.
It's all right. A fired up Miss Sonia is awesome to watch.
You keep it in your pants.
So what really happened? Does that mean the two towers aren't the same building?
We can't be certain of that either. Not when the experiment involving the handbook I left on the tower floor was a complete success.
Keep it in your pants,
Yeah,
Krillin.
the e-handbook was still there. That's why we thought the two towers were the same building.
If they're not the same building or two different buildings, then what are they?
Yeah, I still,
No idea.
I still don't really know what they're going for here. Mystery ties into the secret of the Funhouse, but we don't have enough clues to solve that mystery. The only thing we'd do is rely on one person who has those clues.
Hey, Nagito. I thought it would come to this. I knew my turn was coming up.
And why didn't you just say anything, you bitch?
I'll tell you guys a big hint that can help you solve the secret of the Funhouse.
Give us the answer, not a friggin' hint.
But then it wouldn't mean anything. I need you guys to do this class trial properly. It's also important for me because it will help me determine something.
Determine? Is he talking about the traitor? If so, why did Nagito say that all of a sudden? Did something happen to him?
But how do we know your hint is any good? It's suspicious that you're the only one who knows it.
I have a good reason for that. The reason I'm the only one who knows it is because I was the only one who performed the appropriate action.
The final dead room? Life-threatening game. Whatever. No, final dead room, life-threatening game, it's the same thing in
You're
place.
talking about the final dead room, right?
I was right, chat. You shut your
cleared
mouth.
the life-threatening game there and found something, didn't you?
That's right. The hint is what I saw after I cleared it. In the depths of the final dead room, there was a hidden room surrounded by concrete, and there, a small conspicuous window waited, all by itself. From that window, I saw some very strange...
Are we finally gonna find out? We're gonna finally find out what it is?
strange scenery?
Instead of explaining it,
No one was gonna say
it
anything.
might be faster
You're the
to
genius
just-
god gamer, except when you're not. Fair. It's very true. And I'm always extremely genius, so.
At an opportune time, I found a perfect camera in the final dead room.
What if Nagito really did kill himself by playing Russian roulette and he came back with supernatural powers as a zombie? I'd kill him again.
Yep.
Nagito grinned creepily as he retrieved a small digital camera from his inner pocket.
See? This is it.
And as he said that, he showed us a peculiar picture.
Let me explain it to you again. I took this picture on the first floor of Strawberry House, from the secret room within the final dead room. But don't you think it's weird? If the Funhouse's structure is what you guys have been thinking, then there's lots of things that don't make sense in this picture, right?
Lots of things that make sense in
Then
this
let's
picture.
begin. Shall I call it thinking time?
Don't say it like that. Cock. What does make sense in this picture? Alright, I know what it is, but I don't know what they're gonna accept as an answer. It's the tower, right? There's only one tower in the picture. That's what we've been thinking all along. This means it's not a natural at all. Actually, I guess the fact that it's not a first floor, huh?
Here!
There you go. Okay, that's what they're looking for. Never mind, that's not what I was thinking.
You said this photo was taken from the hidden room inside the final dead room, right? If that's the case, then that means it should have been taken from the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yeah, it should have been.
Then, this is definitely strange. This photo doesn't look like it was taken from the first floor. The angles suggest it was taken from higher up.
I see. And is that it?
Naka said there's lots of things that don't make sense in this photo, which means there are other contradictions contained in it. What doesn't make sense in this? So the fact that we can't see another... Yes, okay, good. That was one of the ones I was actually thinking of.
If the structure of the funhouse is what we thought it was,
We'd see the other
Grape
building.
House and Strawberry House should link to the tower in the middle, which means if you're viewing the tower from Strawberry House, you should see Grape House behind it. But in
So
this photo,
are the
I don't see
buildings
anything behind the
stacked,
tower.
maybe?
No shadow, no shape, no Grape House at all.
That's right. Good call. In summary, this is the truth contained in this photo. The first floor of Strawberry House is located in a high area, and Grape House is not behind the tower.
It's not? Are you saying that Grape House is merely an illusion spell cast by Monokuma's cursed eye?
Oh, he's so far.
From this point on, do your own thinking. Now that you've finally met the same requirements as me, if you guys are truly symbols of hope, you can easily solve a simple mystery like this. It might be possible for Hajime to solve it too, even though he's just a normal high school
Gundam is just on the next plane of existence. I think he's delusional.
Despite the fact that you don't have a real talent, you already know about the other clue.
My plot purpose is done, Nagito. The other clue, he's talking about that one time. Well, hello there, Hajime. Because I showed up. Okay, so yeah, he just appeared.
You're referring to when you suddenly appeared on the second floor of Grape House, right?
I'm asking you just to be safe. At the time, where do you think I came from?
The top floor, right?
Such sharp eyes. So you realized it already.
Top floor. So the third floor?
But the Monokuma Archive should be the only room on the third floor of Grape House.
What does it mean?
Was that thing just now another hint to figure out the mystery behind the Funhouse's secret structure? The reason Nagito appeared from the third floor, using the photo he took, I might be able to find the answer if I just think about it. Okay, so the reason he was able to do that was because they're on top of each other. So hopefully Logic Dive will be able to figure it out without dying too much. One would hope. Oh, well that's not fair. That's some nonsense. That shit just appeared on me. Didn't know they could do that. Strawberry Hill and Grape House both exist. Yes. They're definitely both real. Can you do kickflips? No, you can just jump. You can do whatever this move is. Is it manual? I don't know any skateboard terms. Question 2. Strawberry House and Grape House, the same building or two different buildings? I think they're the same building because they're both on top of each other. Yeah, okay. So now we just gotta figure out the last bit. Give me that last question. Let me show off my big brain. How are Strawberry House and Grape House positioned with each other? Vertically. I did it, chat. I am a genius.
It's all coming together.
And the only mistake I made was when that thing fucking appeared in front of me, which I don't count because that was bullshit.
Got it. I know the secret of the Funhouse.
Then let me hear it. What kind of answer will you give, I wonder?
In the picture Nagito took from Strawberry House, I didn't see Grape House at all. So where did Grape House go?
So did Monokuma tell you that the elevator between the houses was horizontal just to throw you off? I don't remember if he said anything
There's only one
about that,
possibility.
if I'm being
It was in a
honest.
position where it couldn't
But
be
if he
seen
did say it
from
moved
Strawberry
horizontal,
House,
then yes. Or actually,
which means Strawberry House and Grape House are in the same building, but on different floors.
it's possible that he said he didn't say anything, and we just assumed that they were connected like this, and like with the tower in the middle, just because of when we walked in there, we saw the other door.
Same building, different floors?
Then the two houses aren't two different three-story
I thought he said it was special elevators that only moved horizontally. No, you're right. He did say that.
One 6-story building?
If you think about
Monokuma's
it
a
like
dick.
that, based on Nagito's picture, it's clear where Strawberry House is located.
On the top. The floor is above Grape
I
House.
see. On top of Grape House. That's where Strawberry House is located. Because of that, the photo taken from the first floor of Strawberry
I can put
House
auto
was
on,
at a
okay.
high angle.
Chat, I'm gonna put auto on. And
Altogether,
hopefully I don't
this
gross
means
anyone
the
out, but I have
first
to
floor of
take my blood
Strawberry
sugar.
House
Sorry.
is also the fourth
I won't
floor
show
above
any
Grape
needles or
House.
anything. What is happening?
Oh,
I'm playing
snap.
auto on the game.
I never expected that the two houses were connected vertically.
Why is she saying, oh snap?
What about
I
the
don't
shape
understand
of
why
the
she's
building?
talking the way she
The
is.
two houses were completely different shapes.
Strawberry House is four-sided.
Time to
and
alt
Grape
tab.
House
I'm not
is
showing
two-sided,
anything, chat.
right?
You're fine.
It never occurred to us that they were the same building because it was structured with two different shapes. A quadrilateral
Picking up the
and a
cool kid
hexagon
slang.
overlaid atop each other to misdirect how we would perceive them. And it worked, didn't it? Disregarding the tower, we fully believed the two houses were two separate, distinct buildings.
In order to conceal the unique design of the Funhouse, Monokuma put
Bang,
us
bang.
to sleep so we couldn't look at the outside of the building when he brought us to it.
Alright, so we figured it out. We figured out the secret.
You've just been Kuma'd!
Bitch.
Don't you think a building full
Hey, Marco,
of
what's
so
up, bud?
many surprises totally deserves to be called a fun house?
Then it's true? The building
I like that I can just sit back and let auto take over.
That's right. Those two
It's like watching a
houses
movie.
exist on different floors in the same
Hi, Zelda.
building.
Constructing a building like that on your own without my knowledge? How horrible!
Then what about the towers? Are they arranged vertically just like the houses?
The game automatically wins the,
Yeah,
the
Strawberry
mini games
Tower
now
and Grape
too.
Tower
Sick.
have also been
I don't have to do
different floors
anything,
inside the
chat.
same building.
I win. I only have to think now.
Just like Strawberry House was on top of Grape House,
Hey, Pillow, what's up?
Strawberry Tower was also on top of Grape Tower.
However, if they're different floors within the same building, why was
Elevator.
Nekomaru's
It was an
body
elevator,
both
Gundam. Come on,
places?
man.
Aw, your precious hammies don't know? But it's so simple. Alrighty then. I'll be the one who solves this mystery in a flash.
We'll see.
Please watch me, Miss Sonia.
Oh, I see. Do whatever you like.
Poor boy.
Oh, definitely make her watch me. I'm gonna stand out till she notices me.
Okay. Oh, chat, I have to play the game again. Sucks. Don't know what's gonna be it, but we'll guess broken doorknob. We'll see what they all say
I'm
first.
gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
Sure.
Hurry up, dumbass.
One of the bodies in one of the towers
Nope, that's not right.
was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died with a mechanical body. It should be possible to construct a dummy from spare parts.
You're magnificent, Gundam!
No fair! You totally stole my spotlight.
What?
So which one was the fake body?
What? You guys are
Shut up,
dumb.
Just pick one of them.
It's just an elevator. What the fuck is wrong with you all? A dummy of Nekomaru's body existed. Does that mean the killer prepared it in advance? But is something like that even possible? No!
I'm gonna solve this mystery in a flash.
What the hell is wrong with all of you? That's really... I wonder if it's just strange feeling in the tower again. I wonder if it's just...
Then hurry
That seems
up,
like a cop-out,
dumbass.
but...
One of the bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
You mean a fake body?
Nekomaru died
Strange
with a
feelings are
mechanical
always
body.
the answer. Actually, that's... Okay, so it's something that it's what Kazuichi said.
So which one?
Shut up! Just pick one of them.
Andrew big brain while everyone else is just, I feel like this conversation isn't even necessary. It's elevator. The answer is elevator.
Bodies in one of the towers was actually a dummy.
There we go.
No,
It was just strange feeling again, okay. Anytime there's a question here that I don't know the answer to, I'm just gonna shoot him with the strange feeling in the tower.
Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy. That can be proven by Kazuichi's account.
Me?
Remember? When we moved from Grape Tower to Strawberry Tower, we thought the body had moved. And that's when you said,
Not just that part that carefully arranged when I disassemble the body will move too.
right up until that moment, you were disassembling Nekomaru's body at Grape Tower, right? The killer couldn't have known how you'd take apart his body, so they couldn't have built a dummy.
Unless Kazuichi was the one who built the dummy, then it would
Oh,
be
we're about to throw
demonetized.
Kazuichi under the bus.
Miss Sonia, that's a
Oh, we're about to fucking roast Kazuichi. Damn it.
You
He's
are
innocent.
joking,
Damn it.
right?
It's alright. Kazuichi is not the killer.
Damn it. Alright, chat, that's what I guessed, by the way. I don't know if you could tell.
He wouldn't have fixed the elevator or the button in Strawberry Hall.
No, because he could have been fucking just going along with it.
Much more convenient for the killer if it stayed broken.
But it'd be less convenient if he was like, no, I can't fix it, as the ultimate mechanic.
That's disappointing.
I'm even more disappointed.
He's so sad, chat.
However, even if Nekomaru's body wasn't a dummy, it's meaningless if we don't have the important answer.
The reason Nekomaru's
Kazuichi
body
is
was
soft,
both
too soft,
towers
too soft for
means
killing.
what was supposed
I
to
thought it
be
was jealousy.
floors.
Thought it was jealousy from Gundam
Maybe
and
it
Sonia.
simply moved?
I don't know why he killed Nekomaru, but
Body moved to a different floor?
You can't think of a device like that? A device that moves things to different floors in the same building?
like an elevator? A device like that? It's an elevator, team. Or a dumbwaiter. Okay. Let me just... Ready, baby? Yeah. Of course. Good night. Yo, Hajime, please just grow a brain. Alright, let's do this. Let's figure out how to spell elevator and fucking... We have to do elevator and Hangman's Gambit? Are you kidding me? Is it elevator? Actually, E-L-E-V... A-T-O-R. Okay, it is elevator. Gotta be real, chat. I was worrying because I don't know if I could if I'm smart enough to spell elevator. That's an A. It's elevator. Easy. No, it's elevator. Fuck. Damn it. I am dumb. Oops. I need a V. That one was moving so fast. What the fuck? I need an A. Fuck. Fuck. I hate this minigame, chat. Oh my god, get out of here. Elevate. Fuck. Need it. Oh. Give me an R. Fuck yeah. I hate this minigame. This minigame sucks. Dumbwaiter, that's like a food elevator, right? Yes. It's a very small thing that you can pull up from like a basement or a kitchen.
What? Are you saying Nekomaru's body was transported using an elevator?
Why is that so
Where the hell is this
unreal?
elevator anyway?
How is that so impossible?
The tower itself.
Yeah, but these guys are so fucking
Inside
brain
the
dead.
tower is one big elevator.
What a well-designed and well-thought-out minigame with
Which
absolutely
means
no
the tower was
flaws. Yeah,
designed so that
it's
the
kind
whole
of
room
this
goes
game.
Up and down like an elevator. So whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, it all leads to the same.
You spelled
room.
escalator wrong.
So that's why we could only enter it from one side or the other.
I did spell elevator wrong though. I will take the L there.
Now that you mention it, sometimes when I pressed the door button, it took a while for it to open.
The escalator is
We were
Nagito.
basically waiting for the room to arrive, just like an elevator.
Please hold on. If the inside of the whole tower ascends and descends like an elevator,
Yes.
then why is there a picture of a strawberry on the far back door when you
To
enter
throw us
from
off,
Grape Tower?
easy. Come on, Sonia, pay attention.
And a picture of a grape on the far back door when you enter from Strawberry.
Cause Monokuma. Just hit him with the strange feeling in the tower. We'll get it right.
If the room just moves up and down like an elevator, there's no reason for the doors to change.
Plus, after the incident, the far back door in Grape Tower had chains wrapped around it, right?
To throw us off, easy.
But when we entered Strawberry Tower, those chains were gone.
Not just that, but if I remember correctly, even the doorknob was broken
You
off.
fools, the other buildings were the ones that moved in the elevator, not tower. It's reversed to throw you off even more. Yeah.
Too many strange things. Was that tower really an elevator?
Yes.
When you see people and things, make sure you focus on the good parts instead of the bad.
What? Chiaki, you alright?
Did you say?
Chiaki's having a stroke.
So, let's put aside what's changed and focus our attention on what hasn't.
Why do we have to do that?
Because I said so, bitch. And
It's
I have the
fine.
gun.
Come on. What does everything that hasn't changed have in common?
The thing that didn't change when we moved between the two towers was the body, the pillar, and the oil. We've been talking about that stuff for a while now. There shouldn't be anything strange about them, not even the fact that they all moved with the elevator. The one thing that they all have in common, they're all on the floor.
I see. Is it safe to say that all the items on the floor didn't change?
I wish the main character had Beardy's dialogue.
And
Y'all fucking stupid!
And
why did the picture on the far back door change? If you can figure that out, you'll have the answer.
Because it's in the wall. Because it's a door.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
It's just a floor. Something unique about the elevator, only the floor moves. Just making sure. Yes.
I see. So that's it. The elevator was designed.
See, if
to
I
move
was
the
if
floor.
I was in this game though, it'd be a little quicker because I'd
Only
just
the
be like,
floor
"Eh,
moves?
it's this person, just trust me. Hajime is actually the rudest out of all the
Which
characters,
means
but
the
just
whole
still not
room
very
wasn't an
rude.
elevator,
Have you met
only the
Nagito?
floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower.
Oh, Protags. Okay, my bad.
Which means on the first floor.
You did say Protag, my bad.
The door on the far back
I'm.
wall had a
I have it on auto, so I'm trying to pay attention and read chat, and it's whoops.
And on the
If the
fourth
main
floor,
character
the
had
strawberry
Beardy's
tower,
commentary, the
a
main
different
character
door on
would be
the far back wall
Nagito.
had a grape design.
Thanks. Then you all would die? No, I haven't been wrong yet. I've been wrong every time, actually. Banana Girl's the rudest in this game. It's between Banana Girl and Nagito.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Just for show. Why was something like that necessary?
So we
Because it's a
falsely
funhouse.
believed that the doors were connected to where their picture signified.
Because Monokuma is a
It
butthead.
was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
He
I don't
beat
get it.
Byakuya, but still
But I
alive.
guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Nagito is just really heckin' weird. Gremlin child. This is actually horrible to be around.
Blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
Caress you.
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless joke.
Nagito immune to bullets. That would have made the
By
kill
way,
that killer
what does
death
the chain
room,
on the
final
far
death room,
back
very,
door in Grape
very
Tower
different.
mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
You can skip these because we've already been through it.
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the Funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one.
Yep, okay, this all makes sense. Who done it? What kid am I putting to death? Who am I putting down?
To keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Mikan's X is a
It would
red
have been
cross,
a
yeah.
major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
Like what, Gundam? What could it possibly be?
Fine. It's fine already.
Gundam, please proceed.
Those two are awful buddy-buddy.
You said
very
earlier
weird.
that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Like the Tower of Terror. Easy. Y'all fucking dumb.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left.
Easy,
when your
y'all
back is to
fucking
the
dumb.
elevator.
Y'all
Which
stupid as
means
shit.
The houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower. Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
I agree, what does this mean? No, Hajime, you're dumb as shit and I hate you. The two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, we've... Give me Kazuichi's account, please and thanks. Thanks, video game.
If the two houses are connected vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
However, at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
That's not a contradiction.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
Oh, but that might be what we have to hit.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Yeah, why are they finishing each other's? I don't like what they're going for here.
If the two houses are
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontal.
However,
So-
at both, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
What?
Damn it!
Alright. So it's not
Two houses are
not
connected
Kazuichi's account?
vertically.
Really?
The elevator should move.
Okay.
Vertically, not.
Alright, let's check the other accounts. Maybe I misunderstood. Apparently the compass's needle spun. Yeah, it spins. So we're not at that point yet. What's Akane's account? No, that's not it either.
However, at both.
Wait, contact elevator. Which one's that? No, that's not it either. They're fucking... Is it another strange feeling in the tower? It better not be, or I'm gonna be really mad. But I don't know what else it would be. So it's
If the contact elevator is behind you,
not just a sudden
the
appearance.
towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
Huh.
It's clearly contradictory.
I don't know what this is. It's always strange feeling in the tower. Sure, Chad, I'll try strange feeling in the tower,
What's
but
with this iron curtain
don't
of
think it's
teamwork?
gonna be it.
If the two houses are connected.
The elevator
I'm
should
trying
move.
this for chat. I know it's wrong.
However,
Whoops.
at both houses, if the contact the towers are in.
Which means your.
It's clearly
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
You don't know till you try.
If the two
I
houses
have
are
a pretty good
elevator should move
feeling though.
vertically, not horizontally.
Yeah. Two houses are connected vertically. The tower elevator should also move vertically. Back is getting scorched feed. Okay. So yeah,
The two houses are connected vertically.
they both move vertically.
The elevator should move.
Vertically, not horizontally.
I don't.
However,
I would think
at
it'd be.
both houses,
I would think it would be
if the contact
Kazuichi's
elevator is
account, right?
behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
But it's not this one.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Is that really correct?
If the two houses are
We'll try
connected
Kazuichi's account on.
vertically, not horizontally.
No, it was better on the. It made more sense than the other. Okay, I had the right thing. I had the right statement. I just had the wrong. I had the right evidence. I had the wrong statement. Even though the other statement made way more sense.
Huh? Me?
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you.
I mean, I guess this one makes sense too. Okay, they both made equal amounts of sense, I think.
Yeah, it was pretty strange.
That's how this game works. Yeah, I know.
Somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House.
Why is this 3D image so choppy to look at? Where did all the frames go? I suppose they didn't need to do all the frames, so why would they?
Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
That's where we are, bud.
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know.
I ate them all
And
the
since
frames, give them
building
back.
Doesn't really need to be structurally practical. It makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So
I'm just a
human to
bear.
begin with.
So eat shit, idiot.
From these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the Funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff.
Who has the gun?
What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Yeah, we only figured that part
You
out.
still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
Well, can you tell us?
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my. I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
It's a stop sign.
I see.
Now you don't get your fingers back in your ass.
The octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
If I recall.
I didn't expect you to know that.
What?
For a substitute reserve course student?
Oh, our octagons. Maybe octagons aren't used in Japan. I realized that now.
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
A stop sign. Place befitting the name Octagon is probably. What has 8 spots? Is it... I can't spin this around. Is it this because of this hallway? I don't know.
Crap!
What the hell has... Is it because of the elevator? It does that don't make no sense. No, I don't really care. We're not going to live or die, but I swear to God, he's so annoying now. Yeah. I don't know what they expect. So it was at the bottom of... It was here, wasn't it?
Crap!
That's where the octagon was. Where else has he been? Yeah, none of these have 8 sides. I'm very confused. I'm gonna run out of time, chat. What the fuck? What are they asking me? I don't know what he's asking me. I don't know either, Zelda. It makes sense, but it's hard to figure out. This one's big dumb. I hated it. Just try everything. I only have 8 seconds, though. That's the issue. So let's see. So, Grape House has 6 sides everywhere. Just die. You don't die. You just run out of time. You have to reset. And if I'm gonna hate it, I'm gonna get mad. So part of me just wants to look up the answer. Is it the top floor?
Crap!
Tried the cylinder, that didn't work. Top of grape? No, that's not it.
Crap! Here!
Oh.
You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
But why would... I didn't know where that was. I thought that
Why
was
is
on the
that
first
place
floor.
the Octagon?
I don't understand.
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house?
Yeah?
If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided
I see. Okay. No, you know what? No.
That's basically the gist of it.
That's not an octagon. That's not how... Well, I guess it's a concave octagon. So, I guess. But that's still stupid as shit. Hey, Trombone, what's up, bud?
The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the final
I
dead
want to
room.
be upset at it, but I was in there,
In
so I should have
actuality,
known.
That place contained various weapons.
Then the
Chat, I took back what I
ultimate
said. I
weapon
said
is
it's an
there
octagon. It's a concave octagon.
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Chat, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm saying that it's dumb. I'm saying that it's a huge leap in logic that, without any real explanation, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not an octagon. I'm saying it's stupid. Also, it's not really an octagon. It's a bunch of octagons. It's a 3D shape. Octagon's 2D. This is me trying my best to defend myself in an improper way. Fuck you.
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru.
Okay. It's a pretty shitty weapon.
The killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery. And then thought of a way to kill, making use of the building structure.
The Funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building.
But how did
More
they kill him?
importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
What if it's Akane? What a twist that would be. I thought of the possibility of the Funhouse of the Church into the ultimate weapon. What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer that did it? So it was whoever did the final death room. Alright, chat. While that happens, I'm gonna let Monokuma and Minomi hang out back there in the background. I'ma go pee-pee. I'll be right back. Hey Chad, I'm back. Yep. Everyone back from their pee break? Let me just check something real quick. Make sure everyone has enough time to get back. Hi. I'm back. I'm only a little bit upset about the octagon bit. Not like super upset, but like just enough. Alright, we ready? Let's go back to it.
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I thought of a brand new word to call it Minomi! Bitch. Oh, whoops. I skipped, sorry. Minomi is a serious Stefatli! That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stefatli, huh? That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack and incorporated by all three of these words would be ta-da! Stefatli. However, There's a fat hidden in there?
Okay, everyone, all together now. Mon ami is a serious stoufatly.
That's not nice. Alright. Well, I'm glad I went to go pee for that. And we begin again. Back into the fray.
Hello.
Hello, I hope
I'm
you're...
trying to force myself to be more energetic. I might as well have a laid back. But be careful, and just like I say each time.
Cool. See you. Back to the real shit.
I never expected the Funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
Yeah, Jackie says it's fine, so let's keep going.
That's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekumaru's murderer?
It could literally be anyone now,
okay
yeah.
To believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
He was ready to die, though.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much
Yeah,
they
right,
didn't mind
okay.
dying?
Fuyuhiko's not that dumb. He's a good boy. He agrees with me.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Yeah, he must have found out that we're like the secondary class or something.
You know, if this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder. Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such action.
'Cause Gundam's a good boy.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
I keep going back to the fact that she's hungry.
Akane, you were drooling waterfalls?
I know someone memed that what if it was Akane, that'd be a huge twist, but like, Nagito as usual, I can't tell what he's thinking, I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, and if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object, but if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building's structure. So what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building structure? Falling? Maybe? Seems unlikely, but maybe? Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the Funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected.
So the motive this time is hunger. Akane could be the culprit. Yes, that would be really sad, but it's looking possible.
Caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed
But she's
him
also
off?
dumb as shit.
Where'd they push him off from?
She's so dumb.
That I don't know yet.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
Are you one to
Where in
talk?
that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the 1st floor, the door on the 4th floor won't open.
She's smart enough to push. Yeah, but all the other shit, no.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
I thought Gundam was my friend.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
Nekomaru died from falling. Where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? I'm gonna reach the truth beyond this incident. I need to solve that mystery next. I don't think they shoved him. They could have just tied him to the door. I'm going doorknob.
The elevator is on the 1st floor.
Oh, but that's in Grape
Can't
House,
go
isn't
through the
it?
door on the 4th floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Found it.
The other door won't open, which means the elevator... That must be the threshold of that elevator.
I figured it out. I got it. The more this trial goes on, the more I don't know. I don't want my spoilers to be true.
Then, after locking they moved the elevator and made use of the...
Hold on, did you... As long as there's a moving object
Oh,
inside...
I'm gonna miss. Nope. Just kidding, oh my god.
That's wrong.
Idiots.
That sensor should only work if something is moving.
Nekamaru's not moving.
If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it. There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
No.
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
No.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Oof. Poor Kazuichi, man. He's just getting shit all over. Way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Doorknob! Doorknob! Doorknob and wire. Easy. I got it. I'm a genius. So it's the... It could be any of these. We'll try wire.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
Yep, thanks for repeating.
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Nope.
Isn't it about time we went over the pillar again?
Nope.
What about the oil on the floor?
Nope.
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
Yeah.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Silence, pest!
Cool.
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Okay, alright, sick. Very cool. Nekomaru's inside the elevator. How can you create a difference in elevation?
If you...
Okay, so... I know what I want to do, but I just don't know how to get there.
You can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
The hammer is suspicious.
Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
How about we all shut up?
Do I have to shit broken doorknob with broken
What
doorknob?
if I start to enjoy it?
Gross, it was so to kill him. What? She's being a jerk to him.
You can cause the drop.
He hasn't done
Think
anything.
about the arrangement.
That arrangement. The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
The doorknob on the floor seems suspicious.
I want to agree with him. I don't really have something to do with it, but I don't really know how. Just stop saying things that don't make sense.
Crap!
You're right.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
No, you can only use this for disagreements, can't you?
To think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is...
Wire and doorknob, maybe?
Suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the floor?
I'll try wire and
Doorknob on
doorknob.
the floor seems suspicious.
There we go, okay.
I agree with that.
Alright, I knew what I wanted to do, I just thought the game was not skipping ahead, and okay.
That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same
Consent.
wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair.
That's right. He was suspended in midair. killer tied up Mekamaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor. With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to
Not
the
until I want
first
to
floor
punt
of
him into
Grape
the
Tower.
sun, but that's because of good writing. He's just a dick. Hi, Zelda.
And suspended Mekamaru in midair.
That's so sad.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda like...
You better not finish that sentence.
Yikes.
The killer took advantage of the elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that,
so then
they
who
created
was
a
it?
drop so Nekomaru could
I don't know
fall
how
to
we're gonna
his
figure out who done it.
Too easy.
What do you want, you fuck?
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why not?
Why?
That's fucking 3 stories.
Suspended in midair like that, then how do you get him to fall? Because if he's suspended in midair, he won't die if he doesn't actually fall.
Alright, so why would he fall? Why would he fall? That's a good question. Clock's alarm timer?
Even
Maybe.
if they suspended Nekomaru from a wall, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
It doesn't mean someone had to push
He's
him
heavy,
off.
you dumb fuck.
It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping, there's no way he could do that. Now's the time if you want to tip, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End of story.
I think it must be still asleep.
What? Nekomaru
I
fell
was just
on
too
his
slow.
own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode.
Yeah!
Cut through those.
I am a genius. He brings up a good point, but it makes my point
What
even
happened is
stronger.
Nekomaru woke up while he was suspended upside down in midair.
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his sleep mode. Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why,
You'd panic.
if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right?
Didn't Baby Gangsta see Nekomaru leave? Yes.
Instinctively, your body would start moving. Mekamaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off.
Oh, Baby Gangsta.
In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
Oh, so he must have
Fell
fallen on
because
the
entire
pillar.
doorknob came off.
When Nekomaru awoke, he must have struggled much more than expected, which caused the doorknob to break off.
Was that unexpected for the killer too?
Well, that's probably it. If they knew it'd leave behind evidence like that, they would have at least tried to do something to cover it up.
The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because... He's using full power. Oh, because Nekomaru shook the door handle. That's right. That's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
See. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said.
What?
I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest.
Okay, we can
Total
wait.
fucking pig.
You can wait
Isn't that
later.
right, Miss Sonia? If I'm a fucking pig, you can say so.
Never mind, it was so to kill him.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He gets off on this.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru
Very cool.
ended up
Thank you,
falling
game.
while he was still hanging upside down. That doesn't mean he just
Hey,
crashed
pillow, easy.
straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too, right?
Yeah, he hit the pillar. That's what the big blood stain on it was. The moment Nekomaru fell on the floor, the only thing I could think of what happened to him was he collided with the pillar.
See,
Go commit
Nekomaru
die soda.
fell
That's
to
the way to
floor.
put it, yeah.
He ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
Connie's been waiting for this fucking pillar.
Pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was.
Cola came out of his eyes. That makes sense though, because cola does come out of his eyes. That wasn't just a random comment thrown in.
it's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a coincidence.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Could someone just admit to it?
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself? Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30
No,
a.m.
Kazui's backstory makes you see this differently.
Because even though I slept in a little,
It sounds like teasy, not spoilery, so you're good.
Now that you mention it, so did I. There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Taichi, so I left for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
and if we found
But it
Nekomaru's
wasn't.
body there, it would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
Someone changed the
It
clocks.
appears yet another contradiction has been birthed. How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you're good, Kekun. Don't worry about it. Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously, it's just one after another. But I can't... can't jump all the time like this. Just a little more and I'll be able to reach the truth. Yay! There should definitely be a clue to breaking through this contradiction. Alarm! Someone just turn back the clocks. Easy. Let's see. What was Fuyuhiko's account? That was that all the clocks were the same, right? Let's double check that. Radio clock. Fuyuhiko's. Okay, so I have to look at the contradictions first.
Before 7 a.m., I am certain.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Alright, that's not wrong.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Killer probably did some tampering. They
With this
probably
clock?
messed with the clock inside Nekomaru's chest.
Can't do that, it's a radio clock! I'm a genius! I figured it out.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess with.
Yes. I am a
So
genius.
you're saying there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
No. For I am a genius.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
No, I checked all the clocks inside the Funhouse.
Oh, that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Why does everyone like forget this stuff? Yeah, gameplay.
Because of that, I can confidently declare that all the clocks had the same time displayed.
Well, close to the
If
same
there's
time
no
display because you had to walk between all of them.
possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
That human?
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Oh, that human.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Timely contradiction. I don't think I should doubt the testimonies. should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what was it? Gee, I wonder! Holy fuck! He's so cute, oh no, I love Gundam. Perhaps we've overlooked something, maybe we're misunderstanding something. I think if I focus on things, I should be able to find the answers to that mystery. If this is Hangman's Gambit, I'm gonna cry. Oh, thank God. Logic Dive isn't great, but it's hell of a lot better than Hangman's Gambit. Whoops. Alright, first question. What did Hajime and the others misunderstand? Who the killer is? And the time in the building. This game looks like something out of Fusion Frenzy. Yeah. It's like a cool idea, but it's like... It's just a little bit like... It feels like padding. More than it does a fun minigame, you feel? Like, they definitely could have done a lot worse, but... as far as minigames go, it's okay. It's better than being, like, bad. It's not offensive or anything. Which clock was tampered with? The building's clocks. Nekomaru's radio clock can't be tampered with because it's a radio clock. I'm a genius. Give me the last question. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I don't know why I thought jumping would save me there. Question 3. Which house had the wrong time? Both. Really? That's it? That's what this whole logic drive was for? To figure out that, like, all the clocks are wrong? Like, that thing I stated, like, 6 times? Cool. Alright. Sometimes parts of this game is just like, oh my god.
It's all coming together.
Sometimes I think, if I were in this, I would die. And sometimes I think, if I were in this, the killer would be dead in minutes.
You said you checked
like
all the
Leon.
clocks inside the building. Isn't that right for you, Hiko?
Or 11037, or whatever it is.
None of the clocks had the wrong time.
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
Spoiler alert, Hajime was actually the ultimate border all along, it's true.
All the clocks.
So even
What would be my
if all
ultimate
the clocks
talent?
inside the
Crying.
building,
I don't know.
There's no way you'd have noticed it.
I feel like the douchey thing to say is like I'm the ultimate editor, but like I'm not even the best editor in the Carp crew, so it's definitely not that.
I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
Party drip, you
So
okay there, bud?
that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is
The ultimate dreamer.
fantastic.
Now's not the time to be
Dreaming
pleased.
gamer.
More importantly, how much was the time off?
That's right, that's the main problem. I need to clarify about how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. Ultimate beard? Yeah, I'll take that. Not to throw shades, but you put the Frost Prime transition in videos better than anybody. No one else has tried, so yes, technically, you are correct. Probably clock's alarm timer, right?
If the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
Yep, that's correct.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time?
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Yes.
If only I heard the sound when you fell. It would have been a great clue.
Or his scream.
He's not the type to let out a scream.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that. If does not exist in this world.
So is it something else?
If the time in the building was all messed up,
Alright, so
then
it's
we can
clock's
only
alarm
rely on
timer. I just don't know
radio clock.
which
The
thing
time
it
of
is.
death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be in our time.
Actually, I'm gonna double check. Clock's alarm timer. Let me just double check and make sure. That's what I'm looking for. No, okay. No, that's not what I want.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
Oh, actually, Akane's account, because Akane heard the alarm, right? Akane heard a rumbling noise at around 5:30. Yes, okay.
If only I heard the sound when he fell.
Yeah!
I agree with that.
I agree with that. I also wish I heard the time when he fell.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumble?
This late? Sorry, Chad, hang on. Thank you. Sorry, chat. My thermal paste from my new motherboard came in. I didn't expect it this late. Okay, back into it.
Rumbling? I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
Yeah, because the pillars. They make a big
Well,
rumbling.
The huge body fell from the 4th floor to the 1st, and the pillar fell
Hooray,
with
thermal paste. Woohoo, chat. Sure do love getting things in the
obviously
mail.
the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, well. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Probably because you're in this soundproof room,
You probably
right?
didn't hear it because you were sleeping.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger pangs.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference, we might be able to figure out how much our time was off.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30 in the morning.
Huh? You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Oh, so they fixed the time after the body fell. The rumbling sound we heard was at 5:30 a.m. It's like the answer to how much our time was off is literally right in front of me. So 2 hours, right? 5:30, 7:30. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I had to double check because I didn't want to embarrass myself with basic math. You know?
Nekomaru's alarm went off.
Because that's the kind of thing I would fail on
If we
stream.
heard the sound of his impact at 5:30. That means our time was off by 2 hours.
Quick maths.
2 hours? That much?
We were starving pretty badly. There's no way we would have noticed.
Plus, the Funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious, so they can lure out just Nekomaru.
Because he'd be the only one who would know. To
If
go
you mess
down
with the clocks
the
and
Tai
use
Chi.
the specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success.
Do you like how he said specific thing?
That's all it means.
Not for the ultimate mathematician, Andrew. Woohoo! Besides messing with the time, the killer also used a specific thing. Yeah, Monokuma's Tai Chi.
I see.
Does that say massage time? I want to go to Monokuma's massage
The killer made
time.
use of the Monokuma Tai Chi activity
Pro
in the
noun game. Woohoo.
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right?
That activity. We'll never know what.
But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us?
We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
So smart.
When I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, It should have been 7 a.m. Yeah. That's
Okay, so
pretty
we
much it.
figured that out at the beginning.
At that time,
So
he
that
was
part was
heading
right.
over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he said those words.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
What? What are you crying about? Jeez, how outrageous! I honestly didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi, but it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped.
When you said everyone, you were including us, right? We thought we came to the tower on time, but in truth, it was way past the meeting time.
Ding ding ding.
Ah, jeez. That's, well, how should I put it? What was it? You know, tripping over a foot or something like that.
No, I don't follow what.
Are you talking about tripping over someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it. It's incorrect.
Okay.
That's definitely the correct answer. You always
Okay.
think so
Let's just
stubborn like
continue
this.
on to the rest of the
Let's
case,
just
please.
ignore the peanut gallery.
Thank you. Alright, I never thought
Now
I'd
that
agree with
we've found
Nagito.
out how the killer lured Nekomaru,
Gotta find
the
out
number
who.
of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Just throw him under the bus, huh?
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's what it is. If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Really?
Which is
Was there anyone who
Nagito.
didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Ooh, it wasn't Gundam,
Which
right?
means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Who is it? Who's the bastard?
Didn't Gundam come out of his guest room? Are they saying it's Gundam? Chat, I'm gonna be really sad. Because I thought maybe it could have been Gundam, but like I didn't want to believe it. He's the only other guy here. Is it Gundam? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. He didn't say anything. So wait, who doesn't have an alibi? They said he, right? Oh, we're probably gonna say Nagito, right? And then Nagito's gonna be like, this is what actually happened. That's right.
The one who wasn't there.
What's this face? Beard
It's
be
you,
int. Is me.
right, Nagito?
That's right.
My bad, I forgot that Nagito had already been like... Nagito had said, I wasn't here.
Gundam and Fuyuhiko.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy.
What does it mean? It's
You
what I
weren't
do when
in
I
your
int.
room, were you?
Beard be
If that's
int.
the case, where were you?
Int meaning
Please,
intentionally
say
feeding.
something.
Or just being crap at a game.
You don't hurry up
So we
and
spam it
answer.
a lot.
I'm gonna suicide dive you!
Oh, alright.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
Thought I meant intelligence? No, not at all. I would never have anything to do with my intelligence.
Talk of the week.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't because he was in the...
You're definitely fucking lying.
No, wait.
However, that is also true for me.
They were
It
both
is
in the
obvious that
luxury.
I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House.
The Chiaki?
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Oh, Chad, it is Gundam, isn't it?
To be honest, it's not just them.
Oh,
The same goes for me,
Chad, it's
too.
Gundam, isn't it? Cause no, Nekomaru was in the
I
fancy.
was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's
Right?
why I couldn't hear it. But
Chat, was Nekomaru in the regular
wasn't
suite and the
that.
fancy suite?
I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't
I think it
hear
was Gundam.
What does that mean?
Oh, Chad, it was Gundam, wasn't
You
it?
still don't know.
Oh, no.
Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm sure you'll figure it
Neku
out.
was third place. It was Gundam, chat! The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is, what those three have in common. It's the luxury room. Oh no, chat, Gundam's the killer! I forget what the actual word they used for it. Was it luxury? Probably. It's not. Okay. Begin with an E? Nope. Okay. I forget what the word they used. Whoops. It's probably a D, wasn't it? Fuck. Deluxe. Deluxe suite, that's what it was. Not gonna die, chat. I figured it out. Just need another... Just need an L. Fucking Christ, I hate this minigame. Lux Suite. It's way worse than the next one. Sick. Can't wait. Oh, is it deluxe? No, it is. Oh, is it deluxe rooms? It might be deluxe rooms. My bad. It is. I knew it wasn't room, so I just assumed. It made me look the fool. Chad, I'm really sad that we made friends with Gundam and then he fucking killed a man. It's a pretty shitty thing of him to do. Would you not agree? Damn it. Are you kidding me? It happens. Oh, I was really hoping Gundam was gonna be with me to the end. Alright, Gundam, get the fuck out of here.
Sonia and Chiaki, the three of you were staying in deluxe room.
The cause was just. Alright.
If I
Alright, Ness.
recall, the deluxe rooms are.
Yeah.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Haji.
Wait, you're so dumb. You figured it all out.
Talent?
Nagito, do me a favor and play Russian roulette with 6 bullets next time. Okay, thanks.
Understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
The gun would jam? Yeah, probably.
Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
He really killed a robot and, like, not a person. Monokuma said that if you kill Nekomaru, it's like killing a person. Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. Gundam. You betrayed me, my boy.
You're the only one!
You betrayed me. It hurt my feelings.
There's something I want to ask you. When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
I hated this case when I heard Gundam was the killer, but I can't not watch you play this
You were also
case.
staying
Yeah,
in a deluxe room, right?
it makes me sad, chat. Oh,
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Now that you mention it,
I thought it was Kazuichi.
Gundam?
I really wanted it to be Kazuichi because I knew it was either Gundam or Kazuichi.
You weren't in your room at the time. That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation, right?
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko. Me? After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
Chad, I'm sad.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right? If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
Did the robot die? Yes. The robot died and Gundam killed him. So we lost two really good boys.
Before the alarm in the lounge went off.
This is truly a sad day.
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Yeah, what happens to the hamsters?
Which means
Wait a minute.
they wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound.
And Nagito is
They
still
were in the
alive.
room.
Worst game.
Just
We have Chiaki though, so it's okay.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms.
Oh no, they're gonna be
After all,
orphans.
if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Sonya must adopt the hamsters.
But why'd you come out?
Just can't watch the episode with the
Should've hid
hamsters,
till the
then
excitement
I go on
went.
Twitch and see this rip hamsters.
If
Sorry, bud.
Gundam tried to hide,
Unlucky.
and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out. That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but... How ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please,
Gundam, please.
can you at least say something?
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction, how many ears do we possess?
10.
The answer is 10.
Okay.
That's right. I possess 10 ears.
Okay, I can
That
count. Very good.
means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's
sound
not how that-
system here may as well not exist.
That's not how listening works.
Your argument?
You bastard! Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth.
Ooh,
shall now
that's not
commence.
good. New sprite.
The time
That's
I
never
left
good.
my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
Very convenient.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Yeah, he's panicking.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I say we believe him.
Yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
What if it's not him?
So, why don't we just
I believe
go
a
ahead
man's
and
gotta
start
pee.
voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the
I want this to be
Hey!
turned on its
What do
head
you mean the
and have,
class trial is just the opening act?
and I want Gundam to
Perhaps I
actually
should
need to have
say
gone to the bathroom.
It's just a farce. Just a boring farce. So boring, so stressful.
What are we talking about?
I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you.
He's rushing this. What?
At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Just show the file and die.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act.
I want it to be Nagito.
You said opening act again!
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Nah, I don't
In
think so.
fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Gundam.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption,
Oh, his voice is cracking a little
I
bit.
hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
As
Nagito's
I
thing.
recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
I got this. Easy peasy. Let me speak.
Plus,
It's my turn.
The stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side. If so,
Good
the
point, actually.
killer
No,
who used
incorrect.
the elevator would have
I got
left
this.
it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If
He
the
was in
elevator
Strawberry
broken
House, yep.
at Grape House, he wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
But you can. Nagito did it.
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing. Which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Nope.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans?
I can.
You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Nagito, please, bud. That's wrong. If something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. So... Huh. Alright, we'll see what he starts talking about first.
Was the only means of travel between the two houses.
Well, that's not right. Hang on. What was it called when Nagito just... It was called Nagito's sudden appearance, right? So it's not the only way to travel between the two houses. Okay, so I guess that's not
As
wrong.
long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
Damn
Why
it.
don't we stop
Okay,
this already?
so secret passageway is what we need. secret passageway and then hit it on the only means of travel.
Your assumption. Plus,
Gotcha, gotcha.
broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot...
Since I was at there's no question that
It would have been different.
Or if there was a secret passageway.
How much longer?
Got
Why
it.
don't we stop this already?
Strange feeling in the elevator. Just say strange feeling. Then everyone will be like, oh, you're right.
Elevator was the only means of travel between the two.
Incorrect.
No, that's wrong.
You shut your mouth. Don't you insult me. I thought we were friends.
No, there should have been another way to move between the two houses without the elevator.
Such a method does not exist.
But it does, you
Why
fool.
don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Jeez, I wonder who I gotta select. I have to select Gundam again.
You're the only one!
Easy.
Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb.
It's a Akane,
Okay,
obviously.
so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Hito, guys, we got some serious evidence against Gundam here, but I just thought I should let you know I have a strange feeling about that tower.
Passage connecting the first floor of
Terry's
Strawberry
the
House
killer.
to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up.
Yeah, because I'm smarter than you,
You're
little
right.
bitch.
There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House. After I opened the door and went down,
Just pull the band-aid off
surprise,
already, please.
surprise, I ended up in the
The reserve
Monokuma
course, what is that? That's what Hajime is from.
Grape House.
So he's not actually an ultimate.
Third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited
No.
Flame!
Here we go. Alright, chap. Cut this boy up.
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
Bet everyone was.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life.
There's no
Yeah,
way
yeah.
I can stop.
Let's go, bud. Let's go.
Did you say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Alright, let's go. So let's see. How could we prove that it was him? I don't actually know. Fire, maybe? I don't know.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Jesus, I do not like this one.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes, provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Okay, good. We got that one.
I already proved a secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
It's not very nice.
If you don't at least pray
Oops.
to the key which dwells in the light.
Probably means try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon, right?
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur! If you don't
Sure.
want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion.
There we go, got
Allow
it.
me to cut through those words.
Damn, a cur, that's a rare one. The way that he's speaking, though,
The
it makes
wire
sense.
used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
You fool.
The only
I
place
have
I
cornered
can
you.
think of is the Octagon.
Gundam, just give up already, man.
There
This
were
is
various
sad.
Weapons and tools there. I'm pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the
So
secret.
the Nagito did it?
passage
No,
too,
Nagito
right?
figured it out after. And we know he did because we controlled him.
This is the end.
So unfortunately, it definitely was not
Normally we'd end
Nagito.
up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case. But there's no reason to waste any more time on this opening act, so I'm going to end this right now.
Oh, I don't get to...
Hey, what are you...
I don't get to do the thing? What the
First
fuck?
of all, by messing with
He...
all the clocks in the
Wait, he
building,
gets to do the
you
thing.
got
What the
to
fuck?
lure only Nekomaru.
We didn't get a
The
fun
elevator
comic
was
book.
Probably broken by that point. Thanks to that, Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup point. So he tried going over to Strawberry Tower, just like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were the exact same place. Also,
It's really weird that Nagito's being so
Strawberry
forceful now.
Hall
Yeah,
was
I'm like
broken,
afraid. What the
so
fuck's he
was
gonna do?
easily able to enter Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done then?
I don't know,
Their
ask
plan
him.
was a balancing act of uncertainties. But even if they failed, they probably wouldn't have minded.
Try to kill us, probably true. Very true.
They can just greet everyone the next morning as if nothing happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Very cool. I would like to, but yeah, go for it,
Through
man.
this, I successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry
Still
Tower.
would like a comic book to
There's
read,
no
but
way
alright,
he
that's
could
fine.
fight head on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting it.
Hold on! What did you just say? That...
He's offended that he didn't battle.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mess with me! Don't mess with me! I cannot ignore those words!
He's like, yeah, I killed him, but I fought him to death,
Why
alright?
are you angry all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all! Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Nagito's probably confused as heck that we've survived this long considering we're not an ultimate.
I cannot finish just yet. Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish just yet. I cannot finish!
That sounds like a personal
What do you
problem.
intend to do?
It's obvious! I'm going to destroy your illusory assumptions!
Okay, let's hear it.
Are you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
They make meds for that.
Your words. You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
Big props to whoever voiced this guy. Thanks, buddy. You did a great job. His voice is insane. His voice is is just like that.
I thought.
It's just like that. It's so good.
Succumbing so easily to this simple argument, it was just a mere illusion. If you want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own human limitations.
That's wrong, Gundam. You're the one who's wrong.
He's okay. Hajime's sweating. Hajime killed him.
Wonderful
Save
line.
Gundam. Hajime killed.
However, I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, you must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Guess you really don't want to admit it. Well, yeah. Duh. just as you requested. I'll provide an argument that'll leave you no choice but to be persuaded. Very cool. Chat. No, now we're doing panic talk action, so we don't even have to think.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesized! I won't let you!
What? I don't know why. I didn't want to do fever. Can I stop it? Nope. Cool.
Wither!
I made a mistake, chat.
Crushed as David
Now I'm gonna die when he gets out of
prophesied.
fever.
Show me the cadaver! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Okay.
It's Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get
Oh,
behind him so
fuck.
easily?
I did it the wrong way. It's the 4 Dark Devas. My bad.
Just as David prophesied, I won't let you. For the Tanaka Empire.
I didn't see the forest. That was just dumb. That was just bad of me.
Crushed as David prophesied.
The time limit always freaks me out.
Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can?
This is the end.
Hamsters equals stand. Sure.
Even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, you should have been able to press the button on the back of his neck. As long as you have the power of the hamsters you keep with you.
Oh?
Are you seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Well, yeah, it makes
Of
sense.
course that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundams. In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes, right?
Oh, that's right. Because he pushed the button of the elevator. Choo-choo.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
Because they're so well trained. Gundam, you fool. You've trained them too well.
Hey, with your friends and their exceptionally smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mechamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
How about it, Gundam?
We're gonna find out that he just did this because he was really, really hungry. God, I love his voice.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are. I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance.
I don't wanna, though.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere.
But I'm sad now.
Trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own 2 hands.
Sonia's sad. I'm sad. Oh, so I'm doing the... I thought Nagito just did this. There's a huge hammer. Let's see. Kiss the pillar? What? Alright, so this one the doorknob came off. Okay. The hamster pressed it! Press the button, yellow hamster. I don't... That hamster evil. Alarm set 5:30, it's 5 AM right now. Did he do that back here? Okay, here's that one. Cool. And then we have meet up because the lounge alarm clock, which will be back this way. Oh, you can just skip ahead. Right, next. This makes me big sad. Same. I woke up at... Actually, did I wake up to this? I did. Door to Strawberry Hall got destroyed. Easy. Last stock. 2:40 a.m. No, nothing there. Oh, so you did it at 2:40. Okay.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
There we go. Now it's my turn.
Let's
I do
first
the
go
speaky.
over the many tricks the killer prepared before they committed the crime.
Get out of here, Nagito. I am the victor.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House.
I'm gonna miss some chat.
Next, they lured
I really
Nekomaru
am.
out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the Funhouse by 2 hours.
I'm still waiting for it to hit me with the he didn't actually kill him.
Additionally, in order to secure an alibi, the killer went to the Strawberry House lounge.
I'll miss his hamsters more than him.
And set the
No,
wall
I
clock
liked
alarm
him. I liked his
for 30
hamsters a lot, but I really liked him too. We'll always have his
Finishing the
underpants, or lack
preparations,
thereof, yeah.
The killer went to Strawberry Tower with the necessary tools in hand. They obtained these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room.
That's important for plot.
This means the killer discovered the secret of the Funhouse faster than anybody else. That secret being, Strawberry House and Grape House are actually the same building. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Grape Tower for a specific reason.
Specific reason. What could it be?
There, Fuyuhiko, who was
If
at the
only
lounge by
Fuyuhiko
coincidence,
followed him.
witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m. That's also the same time Monokuma Taichi begins. Nekomaru went to Grape Tower to participate in that.
Why was Fuyuhiko in his full suit at 5 a.m.? Because I think they all just slept in their clothing, yeah.
Go to Grape Tower. So he decided
He never
to try
takes it
going to
off.
Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
Whoosh.
With the power of hamsters, they were able
With
to
the
press
power of
Nekomaru on the back
hamsters.
of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up. Then they tied him up with a metal wire, tied the tip of the wire into a loop, and hung it on the doorknob. After leaving Strawberry Tower, the killer then destroyed the door button to Strawberry Hall. They did this to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower, and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building's structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Sorry, I've gone so quiet. I'm depressed. That we're gonna lose best girl.
Then, They used the secret octagon passageway to travel to Grape House. After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside, dangling upside down in midair from the wire. The killer entered Grape Tower to see if their setup was successful. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this,
This is a really elaborate plan. Holy shit, I don't think I'd ever be able to do something like this. But I don't like murdering people, so.
So they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected happened. Fuyuhiko, who saw Nekomaru earlier, was still at the lounge.
But it was on his bad eye. He could have walked
As a
through.
result, the killer couldn't return to their room.
He
and
could
with
have.
no options available, time ran out.
He could have walked in. That's fine.
The lounge's wall clock alarm started ringing at 5:30. Well, actually 7:30.
Only Gundam could have made a plan this in depth. He consulted his hamsters. With the power of hamsters.
When the wall clock's alarm rang, that was also the same time Nekomaru was waking up. He woke up while he was still hanging upside down, so he couldn't help but sway his body powerfully.
Parties are easy, but even like tiptoeing around spoilers like that, it just makes the game less fun for me.
But because there was a heavier load than expected, the doorknob ended up breaking.
You're good, bud. Just letting you know.
Nekomaru fell from the 4th floor all the way to the 1st floor. He crashed into the pillar, which decapitated him on impact.
Why does Kazuichi look happy?
The sound of Nekomaru's impact echoed throughout the Funhouse.
Ugh.
However, by this point, the killer's plan was about to fail, thanks to the broken doorknob and Fuyuhiko. Meaning, the killer is someone who wouldn't have heard the alarm if they were in the deluxe room.
Kazuichi was in on it the whole time. Okay, we'll kill Kazuichi too. In fact, let's kill Kazuichi instead of Gundam.
Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
I still think he could have made it to the lounge. It was on his bad side.
That someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Oh, he's so sassy. It's too bad he's gonna fucking die.
Splendid. That was splendid for a mere human.
But baby gangsta still has ears. Yeah, I mean, if he didn't hear him walk up the
Stop it already.
if they didn't hear him walk up the stairs.
Using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself!
I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe. You killed Nekomaru? I cannot believe something like that.
Yes, it was Kazuichi.
You don't wish to forgive me? Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka! My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
Oh, he announced the voting time. Alright. Rest in Pepsi, bud. I actually did alright on this trial. B, I'm guessing? I think I did well enough for a B. I'll take it. I'll take the B.
This result isn't all that exciting.
B for
Then,
badass.
Please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
In the end, he accepted his fate, so that's cool. Yeah, but it's also sad.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadful?
I guess it'd be sadder if he like started crying or some shit.
Pull the lever. Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important
Thanks, Monokuma. He's trying to make it all easier for us because we're about to lose the best character in the game. So, wasn't completely necessary, but I appreciate the thought, Monokuma. Who's keeping the hamsters? I had a theory that maybe we would get the hamsters at the end of the chapter for the chapter completion bonus. It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results, you guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without a mistake is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru in the amazing Funhouse is... Gundam Tanaka.
Nice!
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already and get this over with. Hold on. It's true the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish it until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. Why do you want me to talk to the one who was lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say anything.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake I shall correct one thing. Correct? You guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight, that is no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died?
This
If he was trying to cling to life, there are many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
What do you mean? Explain. Fine then. I shall reveal all.
Let's make history.
With the final dead room, I discovered the secret of the Funhouse, and I devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And this is what happened. Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent, and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He could have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back on me. Instead, he chose a fight that risked life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell
He was serious too. He gave it his all to try to kill me. If I had died instead, the mystery surrounding the case would have been even more complicated. You would never know why I, the victim, went to the tower myself.
I can see
Nobody won't know that the victim, me, was actually the one who planned the whole thing.
Could it be?
Nekomaru really did that?
Sensing even my subtle killing intent, as expected of you, Nekomaru.
This scorching, stinging, tense atmosphere. I've been a team manager for so long.
What kind of team have you been
I've
on?
forgotten this. This is great. What a comforting atmosphere.
Okay, he's weird.
That's a great one.
And what is your reason? Do you intend to resolve this situation by killing me?
I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
That's not very nice, Gundam.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Nekomaru need I. Your blood will drench the foundation of my empire.
That is...
Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong. I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you. However, I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you die?
You weakling!
There's nothing courageous about that. That is abandonment, a mere feeling of resignation.
Fall
Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. That is simply a reason to give up. Giving up on life, that's just an insult to life itself.
Let me ask.
Have you fools heard of the term dog-eat-dog? Cannibalism?
Fine.
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism.
Listen well.
That is what it means to live. If you say killing for the sake of living is evil, then what would you call what would you call giving up on life instead? If a word wouldn't consider that justice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber of my being. Giving up on life and choosing death is nothing but a blasphemy towards life. It is a violation of that natural order. It is the arrogance of humanity. Are you saying all that just to try to justify what you did? But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
Fine.
That man had the courage to die when he needed to die. That is why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That is the absolute truth. But, even so, don't you think it's a better alternative to slowly starving to death here?
Oh.
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final dead room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once, but compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was mere child's play.
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that, well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance. Gundam, don't tell me you didn't sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question. Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools. Not in a million, not in a billion, not in 10,000 billion years. In the name of pandemonium, it is impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let us begin.
Yes, indeed.
Yay, got it. I prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka. Please wait, this is just too much. Please, Monokuma, please, Gundam.
Huh?
Miss Sonia, please, I beg of you. Sonia, an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death does not befit a noble such as yourself. Gundam? It's fine to start for reals, right?
Fine.
Yes, I do not mind. However...
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all. However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor.
He's talking to his little boys.
I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness. That is why, until the very end, pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end!
He did it for us, chat.
Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
He won't admit it, but he did it for us, chat. He won't say anything, but
Let's give it
he did it for us.
It's punishment time!
What about his hamster boys? They'll be safe, right? No, the Dark Devas! Okay, they'll be safe. Honestly, I kind of figured Gundam was gonna die because the opening cutscene showed something crazy like this. No. No! I was trying to feel sad. Now I have no idea how to feel. Now I'm just confused. Okay. I'm gonna choose to continue being sad. Okay. Gundam! No! Even after Gundam is gone, the spirit of his parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I misunderstand what he meant? What circle did you think he went? 0, because he went to heaven. Because he was a good boy. He was the best girl. Then what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
I'm so pissed off, I need to throw something. We all spent so much time worrying about each other, and thanks to that, things ended up like this. You're all full of shit, every last one of you. But the biggest piece of shit is me.
Worst.
Damn it, why am I so weak?
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us. You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand here. I mean, it's not like this is over. We still have to do it. We still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, don't just stand there. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey!
So, how long are you guys gonna stand around chattering? The class trial is over, so it's okay for you to hurry back to the Jabberwock Island. However, the killing school trip will proceed as usual, so make sure you know that.
Wait!
Hold on. How much longer are you gonna keep doing this? Seriously, how long is he gonna keep doing this? How long is this gonna continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food.
Hey!
Hold on a sec, the move shift is too damn fast!
Like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live, right? No, God, not you too! Sweet summer child. She's certainly something else. But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey, hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again. Yeah, you're right. The next trial is just as good as this one. Let me experience it myself, chat. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again, we return to Jabberwock Island. I'm trying to get better about not getting mad when chat gets excited about stuff. I just want to just... The size of our group has definitely diminished. But despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Make an emote? I don't have any more room for more emotes. I need more subs and I need to become partnered before I get more emotes. Negative hype is what stops me from watching good shows. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like you can't be mad about people who like come into the stream and like, I'm excited for you to be at this part. Because they say, I'm excited, and you say, shut the fuck up. They go, cool, I'm not excited to watch you anymore. Bye. Chiaki mug emote. Need monies to sub? Yeah. I understand. We need viewers. I think we need viewers more than we need subs. Like, I would always love more subs, but I think I want partner right now, and to do that I need 75 concurrent viewers for 15 days or something like that. And we're at 17. Get that too because I'm excited too. Yeah. I get it. That's why I don't want to get mad, and I'm just like, oh, shh, it's okay. Like It's like telling a small child, I know you're excited for Disney World, but like you gotta chill while we're on the plane, you know? Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't there. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. Oh god, Nagito's gone. Can't I just create 75 accounts? Think it might be TOS, worth a shot. No, it's not. That might be TOS, so I can't even. That is a joke. We'll get there. I'll recommend you to people I know. Me too. Hey, appreciate it, guys. I very much do. He suddenly disappeared from our site, right? I just said that. Because I like your voice and humor, and I also like Danganronpa. That's fair. Viewbots are definitely TOS. Do not viewbot me. Please do not viewbot me. Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from a simple game of Russian roulette. He grabbed a bunch of guns, didn't he? Jesus Christ. Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else, too. But it's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way the file had just Hajime's information. Uh-oh. It's him, isn't it? I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limits? Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Oh, he's the traitor. Anyway, I can't forgive this.
Damn it.
This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one who stops this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life. My life? Jesus. For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Can I view not you? No, you have to watch me legally.
Monokuma appears!
Alright, Monokuma has arrived. Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
What's this?
Why, it's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So what's up? Your face looks scary. I see, so you can tell. Ah, perhaps you found out who the traitor is. You know me well.
Well.
Is what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
Hello.
So why'd you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love?
Hey.
I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special fries? Jesus. It's about the special fries that I ordered from the Spinal Dead room. Oh yeah? What about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. Isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
Well,
know?
there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person, the total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope's Peak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. I just reused the stuff that the former headmaster spent a lot of time making.
But
If this file even contains information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you slip false information into the file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're getting all
Well,
riled
you're
up.
splendidly correct when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. But even though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. Their existence means nothing, huh?
No.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation lackey who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I didn't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation?
Hey,
Your purpose is to fill everyone on this island with despair, right? That's why you're intentionally letting the traitor do as they please, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I...
If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too.
right?
However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting.
No.
Obviously, that's a big no-no. I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. That includes you, too. Well, I knew you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you would inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're right.
No matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope after all. I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. It's almost like you're voiced by the same person.
Huh?
Reminds you? I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky.
Like...
But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're involved in something like this?
Wow.
Here, call, what's up, bud? Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't know?
Wouldn't you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be a stepladder anymore. I'll become true hope. What's up, dude? Murdering kids? Yeah, some kids died. I'll become an existence that could even be called ultimate hope. The two of you are alike. You definitely remind me of him. You know, just crazy. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for on this island? Huh? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island?
Hey.
Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Tone, noun, game. I just looked at the schedule. Sorry if this is stupid. What is Bruins opening night? It is not stupid. Don't worry about it. Never feel bad for asking a question. So Bruins opening night is just the first. It's the first night that the Bruins are playing their first like season game. So it's a big deal. There's a big spectacle. There'll probably be a ceremony and stuff. I'm super into hockey. Hockey is like the one sport that I follow. So every so often, I'm just gonna take a day off and watch the Bruins. And the opening day is essentially what it is, just for hockey. What is opening night? It's like opening day, but for hockey. I'm sorry, that was a really dumb way of explaining it. Hopefully the way I explained before made a lot more sense. It's the first big game, essentially. Live streaming for views, that's illegal. Can't do that. It is actually in the prompter that I can't do that. Otherwise, I totally would, 100%. Europeans, I watch soccer when Germany plays. I feel, yeah, it's the same thing, but hockey. So it's when the season's starting. I don't know what it's called in soccer, but it's a similar thing. Live stream yourself. Don't show anything other than yourself, and just chat. I hope you know that I watch hockey like this. It's not very fun. It's not very fun to watch. It's not fun to watch me. It's fun to watch the game for me, not for everyone. I'm not interested in sports at all. I only got into hockey like a couple years ago, so don't worry about it. I get it. Sports reaction channel. Oh, we got his earring. Wait, chat, where are the 4 Dark Devas? Where did they go? This is some bullshit. Hockey's like the only thing I'll watch too. A couple people have joked that I should buy NHL 2019 and stream that. After being released from the Funhouse, we went back to living our less than ordinary lives. And just like before, our day began with us all gathering at the restaurant. You know, every time we meet up here, it makes me realize just how crazy this whole situation is. The restaurant certainly feels more spacious than before. Of course it feels spacious. There are less than half of us here now than there were at the beginning.
Stupid fool.
Is that?
Hey!
That was Coach Nekomaru's voice. What are you talking about? He's no longer...
What's up?
I'll beat you up!
What are you laughing at? I'll beat the crap out of you if you keep grossing me out like that. Hey, that's not cool. I was up all night working my fingers to the bone.
I am concerned.
More importantly, I'm starting to get rid of that seasoning. I'm starting to get tired of the seasoning in this restaurant.
Jeez.
Seriously, I'm starting to realize how valuable Taro was. Alright, don't ignore me. I'm trying to talk about something important.
Huh?
Important?
All right.
This! It took me all night to make it.
My.
Is that a Nekomaru doll?
No doll. I'm Mini Maru.
Nekomaru's alive, by the way. Mini Maru? I took some parts from him to make it. What do you think? Awesome quality, right? Chat, you know about. Yeah, go ahead, chat. Talk about how you learned about me. I'm curious to know too, so I'll be reading your responses. Really, it was the Christmas video. Hey, well, thanks for coming here after the Christmas video. I feel like I didn't do a whole lot other than edit it and give Justin a pillow. Of course, it doesn't have free will or anything, so it's more like, you know, a toy. But isn't it freaking adorable? I thought you were funny. I guess I did say you gave him rope, Ricky, which is my favorite part.
Thanks.
It's so cute. Thanks, I'll keep it. Huh, I never said anything about giving it away. Don't be so stuck up. Your stuff is my stuff, right? Whoa, hey now, that's a bully logic. Well, it doesn't matter. I made this to cheer you guys up anyway. And as long as we have it, we won't forget, you know, about Nekomaru's sacrifice for us. We're standing here today because of him. So if we're gonna prevent something like that from ever happening again, I guess we gotta fight too, right? We can't just keep running away. I gotta admit, I never thought I'd hear you say something that awesome. Yeah, of course. Frost, playing Smash and you rested me in a puffed it out. Oops. How many times can you bring Nekomaru back to life? He will never die. Because you're Matt's editor, but no idea how I found your stream. Maybe Twitter. It's in his videos, but maybe Twitter, yeah. My brother told me about you. Sick. Who's your brother? Found your stream through Tristan. Found your YouTube from knowing you were Matt's editor. Cool. I feel like there's not a whole lot on my YouTube, so I'm glad that people are finding my stream more than my YouTube. In the end, Gundam told us to never give up on life. So I will never give up. I shall fight until the very end. Gundam, please watch over me.
Miss Sonia?
Miss Sonia, what do you think of my little pep talk?
Oh my.
Oh, did you say something?
Are you kidding me?
What? I was up all night memorizing that speech!
Jeez.
And there's the punchline. I really like this. Thanks, Kazuichi.
I am Minimaru.
Man.
Well, I'm only half as happy as to be thanked by you.
That's right.
Oh, by the way, you can also use that to massage your sore muscles and pressure points.
Serious?
Are you serious? That's amazing.
Of course.
Of course, I made it after all. Seriously, thanks. I'll take good care of it. Akane looks really happy.
Hey.
Anyway, what happened to Nagito? I haven't seen him like I usually do. Hopefully he's dead. You don't have to worry about that guy. He can go solo all the frickin' time.
Well.
But still, I'm a little worried about how he was acting during the last class trial. Well, he's always been a dangerous bastard, but he's crossed the line, you know?
Hey.
Then that's even more reason we should avoid him.
But still.
But even if we do avoid him, what are you gonna do if he approaches us? Nagito's sudden change was really weird. I wonder, did he figure something out that we're not aware of?
Now then.
Anyway, Hajime, isn't it about time you told us about what that was all about? Huh? That? You know, what Nagito said during the trial. I feel sorry for him, but also take a hint, Shark Boy. Yeah, pretty much. You still don't realize it? Jeez, get it together. You're supposed to be the symbols of hope, aren't you? I forgot. Except for Hajime, of course.
Hey, bastard.
What do you mean by except for Hajime? Are you really the traitor after all? No, it's not like that. I didn't really want to say it, but I guess I have no choice. To tell you guys the truth, unlike the rest of you. Well, apparently I was never part of Hope's Peak Academy Primary Department. I'm a reserve corps student from the reserve department.
Huh?
Reserve department? It means, unlike you guys, I don't have an ultimate talent at all. Apparently, I'm just a normal person. Is that all? What? That's it, dude? Don't even scare me like that. It's not something that I can just brush off, especially since it's about me. I just forgot. I thought I got into Hope's Peak Academy because I had talent all along. But shit! That's gonna suck, man. He not special. My whole life, I've just wanted to feel confident about myself. And I thought getting into Hope's Peak Academy meant I had finally become someone I could be proud of. Not some fucking backup student.
Right?
Cheer up, Hajime. It doesn't matter if you're from the reserve department.
Of course.
She's right. No matter what, you are our friend. You know, there is a saying in Japan.
Listen.
Fear is grateful for the danger.
Hey.
The hell? You're saying that all wrong. Monami, you alright? Sweetie? Monami, you cool? So everyone was here. It was a real close battle.
I am sorry.
I apologize. I was trying to cheer you up, but I ended up saying the wrong thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Stuff is just hard to say sometimes. Huh? That's weird. Maybe you can't see me? Why is she bloody? Because she fought the mono beasts. Oh, what the heck? You're covered in blood. Oh, you saw me? Yes, that's right. The mono beast this time was very strong. Gross, don't come close to me. Get out of here. No gratitude. I'm being treated like filth.
Hey.
Hey, why don't you clean that blood off? We're trying to eat. Ah, yes, I'm ashamed of myself. Wipe, wipe, wipe. There we go. Now then, allow me to report to you all once again. After a fierce battle that's never been seen in history, I finally succeeded in conquering the Mono Beasts. Because of this, it's finally possible for you to travel to the final island. Nicey. What a thin reaction. It's like I'm surrounded by tons of shabu shabu from an all-you-can-eat restaurant. Don't tell me this again. You're gonna say stuff like, it's not like we can get off this island. Why bother going to the new island? Well, it's true that I don't really expect much. But who said we weren't gonna go? Obviously we're gonna go, dumbass. Eh?
So...
Assuming we were thinking about running away was a mistake. If we can't run, we'll fight. I'll crush anyone who put us through this crap in one blow. Fight? Seriously? That fearsome group is called World Ender for a reason, you know.
What are you saying?
Why you? Did you forget what you said earlier? Hey. Dumbass. I only said that because I was trying to impress Miss Sonia.
What?
Don't brag about that.
Settle down.
If you have the power to fight amongst yourselves, then direct that power toward our enemy.
All right.
Now then, let us go forth. Offense is the best defense.
Damn right.
You're right. Now's not the time for us to be bickering. I don't really get it, but when Miss Sonia talks like that, my blood starts to boil. Alright, I'm getting pumped up. Let's charge our way to the new island.
Starting to get pumped
Future
up.
Foundation, Monokuma, Monomi, I'll crush them all at once. Even me? You guys seem reliable. Hey, don't talk like you're not included. You're our friend too, you know. You're right.
Leave it to me.
Then I gotta do my best too. As we left the restaurant, the expression on our faces were clearly different from that of before. They were filled with strong will and determination. Armed with that, we began walking toward the last island, but the clouds in my heart still lingered. I couldn't stop thinking about the reserve department, and that filled me with a strange, uncomfortable feeling, like a small bone was lodged in my throat. But I tried not to think about it. I tried to stay focused. tried to stay focused on moving forward. Who do you think the traitor is gonna be? I'm gonna be real. I have no idea. I have no idea who the traitor might be. Because, like, there's a bunch of things. So, Hajime's possible because we know nothing about him. We know that he's not the ultimate student. He's not an ultimate student, so, like, the fact that Future Foundation could have just snuck him in to the primary class is still totally possible. Chiaki, I think, is innocent. Because I love her. Kazuichi and Akane, I don't know. Something about them just rubs me the wrong way. And Sonia being this sounds really horrible, but you know what I mean. Sonia being not from Japan, so she's foreign, means that maybe no one had heard of her. Maybe she's not even a princess. Maybe she's, I don't know, everything of her is fabricated by World Ender. Fuyuhiko, I also believe, is innocent. So Fuyuhiko and Chiaki are the only ones that I think are innocent. And then Nagito's Nagito, so that's always a possibility. Because I love her, that's the same reasoning Kazuichi uses. Yeah, but I'm right. Maybe the traitor was the friends we made along the way. I mean, you're not wrong. Not completely wrong, I guess.